just leave me out. I'm not touching.
Look, Terry, that little man has got steel pins in his knees, and I've got a dodgy back.
Listen, I'm not risking my liberty again for you.
Terry, I give you my word, as a Rotarian, as a free marketeer, as a gentleman, that this is a straightforward, kosher transaction.
You must have me marked down as a right prune.
I don't know. You pluck someone out of the
gutter.
Restore their dignity and confidence. Put envious little earners their way. Treat them like your own flesh and blood. What happens? What happened, Terry? Now remember, I'm looking for a smart £2 result from that lot.
Stand on me, Arthur.
I might just have to get Terry to do that if I look for my wedge and don't find it.
On everything I hold sacred, you'll see your wedge Tuesday, like we said. Now, what about that little favour you was going to do for me?
On the strict understanding that this does not go straight into your bin.
Would I rob the church, Arthur? You'll be rewarded in heaven.
Oh, what's all this?
We'll open her up and see, won't we?
Listen, are you absolutely positive you can trust this fence?
Larchlap Riley is not a fence, he is an outlet.
All right, I'll rephrase it. Listen, are you absolutely certain you can trust this outlet?
Terry, if you'd asked me that question a few months back, I'd have said definitely no. The man was an invertebrate gambler. I'd have bet a pound to a penny he'd have blown anyone's result on the GGs.
So how do you know he ain't going to blow it on a GG now?
Because he joined Gamblers Anonymous, hasn't he? And because Devler, his missus, made him swear on a good book that he would never enter a betting shop or a racetrack again. And because everyone on the manor says he is a totally reformed character.
2s and 6s across the card, right? Yeah. I feel it in me water, matey. The doggies is going to make me a packet tonight. I'll show you.
Yes, he was very unreliable in the past, but when a man swears on the good book, Terry, you can't argue with that.
What is all this stuff? God, dear, that's enough pen and ink. Was it supposed to be aftershave or something?
Aftershave? That is holy water.
Holy water?
Holy water. I did Larchie a favour for a donation to his favourite charity. It's all left over from the Pope's visit, you know.
Oh. What, fall off the back of a Pope-mobile, did it?
Not even in jest, Terry. Not even in jest.
I didn't know you were religious. I thought you were more into rabbit's feet.
Then don't have to mock, Terence. I believe in the power of prayer, as does her indoors.
Well, how come I've never seen you rushing down the church for a quick pray on a Sunday, then?
Because you have never seen me on a Sunday.
Well, that's true as it happens, isn't it? Yeah.
And just because I'm not always popping in and out of church doesn't mean I don't worship in my own way.
Yeah, the great god Wonga. So when did you suddenly get this faith in human kindness? I mean, where did all that spring from?
Judge not, lest ye be judged. Be ye ever so sceptical.
There's no place like that.
Terry, do not let the milk of human kindness curdle in your veins, and always give your fellow man the benefit of the doubt. That is my code.
Hello, Sylv. What a nice surprise. What, hello. Hold on, what's that? Is that Steve-O's handiwork?
I'm sorry, Terry. I didn't want to dump myself on you like this, but I couldn't think of anywhere else to go. What with Dad being ill and if Steve...
Oh, hold on. It's all right, it's all right. It's all right.
Oblige me with my usual, please, Dave?
Of course not, of course. Here, I don't suppose you've seen old Larchlap on a manor at all today, have you?
That depends. Why?
Well, it's just that them gentlemen over there is very anxious to have a word with him.
All of them? They're not,
Oh, no. Not as far as I know, anyway. No, I think they are just regular creditors what's looking for a result from him.
What? Oh, my God.
Sleep tight. Don't let the bedbugs bite.
kettle on. Come on, sit down, sit down. Yeah. There you go, old boxer's trick. Now, this might make you jump a bit. All right. Here you go. I'll just hold that there.
OK.
Does Steve-O know you're here?
No, don't worry, Terry.
No, I'm not worried. I'll front anything for you, Sylvia, you know that.
Terry, you know, he never used to be like this. Since he got put inside that time. He can't seem to settle to nothing. He's dead mean. I only have to look at him and...
Yeah, well, Bird never changed anyone for the better, that's for sure. Nevertheless, he's well out of order, and I'm going to tell him when I see him and all.
Been out boozing all night. I had to go at him about housekeeping. I mean, I was down to my last... Anyway, I couldn't stand it no more. He said he didn't mean to hit me so hard. But he always says that. I just picked up the kids and did a runner when he went for a lie down. Funny, isn't it, Terry? You start out together all young and fresh and full of beans. And you wake up one day and it's all gone wrong. Oh, Terry, you know how good it was between us. I loved him so much. I thought he was the only man in the world for me.
Yeah, I remember. That's why I left you to it. Do you remember that as well? Anyway. Come on, have some of that. And for as long as you and the kids need it, this gaff is yours. You just remember that, all right? I mean, there's no... Oh, baby.
She wants feeding.
What do babies eat?
I feed him myself.
Hello? Yeah. Well, what's the matter of great urgency? What's the matter and what's the urgency?
It's something I meant to talk to you about earlier. I can't divulge the nature of it on the dog. But it'd be a nice little earner in it for you, Terry.
Yeah, all right. I'll be there as soon as I can, OK? I'll see you later. Listen, I've got to shoot out for a bit. Is that all right?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, you'll be all right by yourself, won't you?
Yeah.
Good. You all right? All right, Wazzle?
Do you know a bloke known as Larch Slap Riley? About this eye? Used to be a jockey.
No.
How about you?
Terry?
How about me what?
Know a bloke known as Larch Slap Riley?
No, don't ring a bell, does it? It's not the sort of handle you forget either, is it?
Half a lager?
Yeah, half a lager, cheers.
Sure. Old Bill. Who can tell these days, Terry? Who can tell? He's not local anyway.
That one's on me, Dave.
Oh, God bless
Two
you.
lads voddy, 2 lads whiskey, and my usual. Oh, and yourself, by the way.
Thanks very much.
Hello, Arthur. How's tricks?
No idea, Tic Tac. I'm an entrepreneur, not a member of the Magic Circle.
Tic-Tac, have you seen old Larch Slap on the manor?
On the manor? No. Kempton Park the day before yesterday? Yes.
You sure it was him?
100%. He's into me for a pony stuck on that mare that went lame in the 2:30. Give us a minute. Dorothy's dancer. Why?
Oh, nothing. It's just that I'm haunted by geezers what's looking for him.
Ooh. And that pony's not all he's into me for, by the way.
You told me he was a totally reformed character. You said he joined Gamblers Anonymous.
Oh, so he did.
So what's all this about Kempton Park and lame mares if he's so reformed?
Exactly. Terry, you have my permission to get very wound up about that piece of blatant disinformation.
He must have lapsed.
Look, he's into me for $2,000, Dave. I've arranged a meet on Tuesday for Terry to pick it up.
Hold on. That's the first I've heard about it. Listen, I've told you I don't want anything to do with those hooky microwaves.
Terry, you try and be a bit discreet. That's why I was on the dog to you, but I didn't get around to it. There's 200 sobs in it for you.
Well, you can stuff your 200 sobs. I'm not having anything to do with it.
Terry, those microwaves are not hooky.
Oh, like Larch is not a fence but an outlet, and I was not born yesterday.
Terry.
No, look, you're trying to stick me into this meat so you can keep your grubby little paws clean. And if the old Bill do get the wind direction of those microwaves, it's going to look like I did the dirty deed and there'll be no proof I didn't.
Terry, you cut me to the quick, you really do.
Oh,
Look,
shame.
I was going to go to that meet myself, but I suddenly remembered I had a function to attend with her indoors on Tuesday.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh. I'll tell you what, then.
What?
You go to the meet, I'll go to the function.
Oh, Terry, don't be silly.
Hello. Cheers, Tic Tac.
Dave, if Larchie blows my result on an Eddie, that is down to you. Lifelong confidant you may be. But in my book, you'll be palpable.
Arthur, ain't you been just a bit hasty? I mean, just because old Larchie's back in the GGs again don't mean to say he's going to stitch you up. Wait till the meet on Tuesday.
See you at the door, sir.
What's all this about?
What's all this about? What have you come as?
That was the worst day's work I ever done, Terry.
What, buying that shirt?
No, buying her indoors that washing machine.
Oh, lobbing everything in, is she?
Everything bar the wallpaper.
Listen, you, I've changed my mind about that meeting with Larchie.
Am I hearing right?
Oh, I mean, you can't go, can you? I mean, you've got to go to a function with her indoors, so... Well, all you've got to do is advance me the 200 sods you were going to...
Advance?
Yeah.
I'm right. I'm not hearing right.
Wait, come here, you.
Hey, listen, with my jacket. What's the matter with you? All right. I'll cogitate on it.
That's right. You have a nice cogitate. I mean, after all, those microwaves are kosher, aren't they? I mean, the old bill would look really stupid if someone were to tip them the wink, wouldn't they?
Terry, this is extortion.
No, Arthur. This is blackmail.
Come on.
He's a crank, that one, you know that, don't you? Give us the bag, Steve. Hold on. Look at that. Regular Rolls Royce now, isn't it?
You shouldn't have, Terry.
Oh, don't be silly. Go on, you wait. Over here. Oh.
You could have bought in the right size, Terry.
I couldn't, not in Fulham colours. No, you look the business, don't you, Steve? Come on. He's there. Oh. That's it.
Terry! Come on, Terry!
No, I can't play anymore, mate. I've got to go and do some business. You'll be all right, won't you?
Yeah, sure.
Right. Ta-da.
Bye.
You look after Mum now, all right? See you later. Go on, get that. Go on, there he is. Behind you.
This is me, and I'm not here. And even if I was, I wouldn't be able to talk to you because I haven't paid the phone bill. If you leave your name and phone number, I'll write to you. Please speak after you hear the tone.
What time's the meet?
An hour ago.
I reckon she knows a wild colonial boy.
About who?
Wish he'd strangle her. David, I think I'll have a large VAT.
Right.
See, I can't hang around because I've got to go and see Arthur down the lockup. He had to go to a function with her indoors, you know. That's why I couldn't go and meet Larchie. Yeah. Arthur! There you are, you little rascal. So, function cancelled, was it?
No, she came over all unusual. That bionicle washing powder. Rash. Don't flash it around in here. Give it to me after in the motor. Just tip me the nod, you know?
What, the nod, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Well?
Your outlet didn't show up.
What? Hand over my 200 sobs.
Leave it out. No, I did my part of the bargain, didn't I?
Yeah, but you didn't get my money, Terry.
No, but I turned up. He didn't.
An intelligent ferret could have turned up. All right. You'll just have to motor over to Hounslow and front him for it. Maim him, torture him. Tell him I demand satisfaction.
No, Arthur, have you gone mutton? Look, I said I turned up. He didn't. Now, if you want him maimed and tortured, go and do it yourself.
Dave, would you like to come over to Larchie's drum in Hounslow with me? Be a nice trip out for you.
Not if it means coming face to face with his old woman, Devler. No,
Devler? I'm not scared of Devler. Well, forget it. I'll ask Tic Tac to go with me.
Looks like you're going to have to front Devler all on your own, doesn't it? Bye.
Bye.
Takes you right back to the war, eh, Arthur?
what you doing here?
I'm after a result here. I told you owed me more than a pony, didn't I? This lot's after the same thing. We've been comparing notes, Arthur. We reckon between us he owes us 13,000 quid. You after a wee result from him yourself, Arthur?
No. It's just a social call.
You must have a slate missing.
Is he in there?
Yeah.
Can you see him?
No.
She in there?
Devler? Yeah.
Can you see her?
I don't want to see her, Arthur.
I see, so you're just all hoping he'll dodge out. I mean, he's got to come out sometime, hasn't he?
Don't know, Arthur. Some of the boys have been here since early this morning. Still no joy.
Well, anyone thought of approaching the front door?
Nope. But you are, aren't you?
No. I've hired a helicopter. Gonna stick the flowers down the chimney.
The SAS has got in, boys.
And I'm calling for volunteers to come with me. Oh, look at that. It's pathetic. What about all them great British battles? Battle of Trafalgar, Siege of Mafeking. Little Cliffy Richard winning the Eurovision Song Contest. What has happened to the bulldog breed spirit of men, eh? Oh. Oh, well, Scotland the brave, Tic Tac. Looks like it's just you and me.
Oh, don't look at me, Arthur. I'm a simple tic-tac man. I'm not a member of the Magic Circle.
You have 2 seconds to say what you have to say before I feed you to the Rottweiler in a butty.
The top of a very salubrious afternoon to you, Mrs. Riley. A small token of the affection and esteem in which I hold you in. I wonder, would it be possible to speak to Mr. Riley?
About what?
Well, you see, he owes me some money.
No.
Might I inquire why not?
Because he's a sick man and I say not.
Now, look here, my good woman. Oh! He's never sick! It's just a ploy to stop me getting my result. This is Arthur Daly. I shall return tomorrow with reinforcements.
What do you want?
Terry, look. Look what she done.
Oh, dear. Who's that? Her indoors?
No. Devler. That woman is a she-devil, Terry. Can you lend me a pair of socks?
Mum!
Oh, Sylv, do you remember Arthur? Arthur, Sylvie?
Hello.
Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah, and this is Susie, isn't it? Oi, say lad won't go Arthur, and that's little Steve.
Mum!
What are you shouting about now?
Terry.
Socks.
Why didn't you confide in me? That is what a mentor is for. But that 200 sobs won't be the end of it. She'll bleed you dry. Stand on me. Now, listen, what you've got to do is get hold of a mustard brief who's into blood testing and genetic fingerprinting.
What are you on about?
Call me as a witness. I'll swear you've never seen a woman before in your life.
Oh, look, stop worrying, will you? Sylvie and the kids are just staying for a few days, that's all.
Terry, look, it's not like taking on a couple of puppies. I mean, you know where you are with a dog. At least you know it's going to grow up and have 4 legs, a tail and bark. But with Sprouts, you're on a very sticky wicket.
There you go.
You got any brown ones?
What, kids?
I told you I've known her for years. Actually, I was thinking of tying the knot myself once. Now her old man's beating her up. I mean, what am I supposed to do, chuck her out on the street?
Terry, there are charitable institutions that cater especially for the likes of her. Poor, inadequate wretches who can't function in normal society. Homes for fallen women. Terry, I am open to negotiation. Perhaps a man would like to reimburse me in instalments.
Well, you get it through your nut. I'm not interested in any of this, all right? I've got business of my own to see to.
Oh, you can say that again. Monkey business. No, he likes that. Another bloke's wife. That woman is turning into a moral cripple, Terry.
For your information, I haven't laid a hand on her. And do you know why? Because I don't want to take advantage of her while she's upset and in a tight spot. But you wouldn't understand that, would you?
Typical of the youth of today. Bourgeois pragmatism.
What'd you say?
Dave, you got any pork scratchings?
No, it's not like that. Well, what was I supposed to do? Dad?
Are you all right?
Tore me off a strip, didn't he? Running out on the father of my kids. Shacking up with you. Oh, I suppose that's what it looks like.
Well, do you want me to have a word with him?
There's no point. It's the way his generation thinks. I made my bed when I married Steve-O, and now I'm supposed to lie in it. No matter how uncomfortable it's got.
Yeah, but you don't think that, do you?
Oh, I don't know what I think. Oh, I didn't think, did I? I just ran. It's not fair on you, Terry. Me and the kids being here like this.
Don't be daft. It's going to take you some time to sort yourself out, isn't it? Anyway, I like it. Yes, I do. It's like old times, isn't it?
Any sign of him?
No. Still and silent as the grave, Arthur.
Listen, I've been thinking, you know all this stuff about you getting a job and a bedsit and all that. Well, what about if I got a place big enough for us all?
Terry, you mustn't feel responsible for us.
No, it's nothing to do with that, but... Well, I've been thinking I've got to make a new start. Yeah. Another new start. Get a proper job, and... Well, if I've got one of these big places, I mean... Well, we all get on all right, don't we?
Well, yeah, but...
Well, all I'm talking about is sharing, just sharing. But have a think about it.
Yeah, of course I'll give you a reference, Tel. Be a pleasure. Oh, great. That's a good idea. It's time you moved on. Look to your future.
Yeah, I came to that conclusion years ago. It's just that, well, you know what I mean.
I know, you got to motivate yourself, eh?
Yeah. It just don't seem worth it, just for yourself somehow.
Yeah, well, I've always said that a good woman would be the making of you, Tel. Thing is, though, this bird, she's some other geezer's wife, right? And they're his kids. Now, that can be very dodgy.
He's what?
He's dead, Arthur. Checked out sometime in the night. Got to see that big bookie in the sky.
You mean to say that little fence had the barefaced gall to die owing me money?
Yep, dead liberty.
Now, in the midst of life, we are in death, Terry. We never know when the Grim Reaper's going to strike. We are but blades of grass waiting for the great forecast to come along. So gather your rosebuds while you may and bung this lot in the boot.
Oh, dead choked and up to here, but still ready to do a bit of business over the coals. You're unbelievable, do you know that?
Terry, please. I have far too much respect for the dear departed to do anything like that. No, I was thinking of you. Well, I mean, you're heathen, aren't you? You're going down there anyway. Won't make any difference to you. Be a nice little earner. Mingle with the mourners and flog it to them.
Over my dead body. Or yours.
All right. Let's just go and pay our respects.
All right.
All right, come on. Let's get in the car.
All right.
Oh, come on, don't keep saying all right.
All right.
Would you credit it? The vultures have got here before us.
I never realised he was that popular.
I told you, a wake is the Irishman's equivalent of the World Cup final. And every one of them potential punters, Terry.
I've got my scruples.
Oh, you should see your doctor, then.
Was he deaf and all?
You, had a butcher's at him?
He's gone, Arthur.
What?
Aer Lingus have flown him to Dublin for the burial. The Devler's gone with him and all.
What about a deco at the death certificate?
What are you, a ghoul?
Terry, I am perfectly within my rights in demanding evidence of the termination so that I can collect what is owed to me from the estate.
Excuse me, look, is this the Duke of Westminster's gaff? No. This is a manky little council house on the runway to Heathrow. I mean, what estate?
Terry's right, Arthur. We can all kiss the results goodbye. And anyway, listen, there's something very weird going on here.
What do you mean, weird?
Well, they're saying he could cure warts.
It's very true. It was him that dissolved my Barry's kidney stone when he came and borrowed the strimmer that time. Oh, and then there was old Mrs. Thingy from the offie. Well, she suffered terrible with her piles until Blarchy did the laying on of hands. It's a terrible loss for us all.
I can vouch for that, madam. Terry?
No, I'll tell you what, you go in and get your farmer sorted out, or I'll hang about out here.
My condolences, Dermot. We can have a word later.
Yeah, all right, Mr. Daly.
Terry! Terry! Get up here, quick!
Well, what's happening?
Get up here!
What's wrong?
They're right. It is a miracle.
No, you're a bleeding miracle, Arthur.
No. It's Larchy on the bed.
No, he's not. Larchy's winging it to Dublin, isn't he?
No. Not him. But it's like an imprint.
What?
Yeah, come and have a look.
You snapped or something?
No, look.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does look like him a bit, doesn't it?
A bit? Look at the kipper, it's a dead ringer. Look, you can even see the wee scar on his cheek where Charlie Harrison chibbed him last Christmas. It's very good.
Look, he's got his little mitts. Look, his dodgy little knees.
Yeah, dodgy's about the right word for it and all.
Oh, what's the matter with you? You've got no respect for a miracle.
Arthur, miracles don't happen in Hounslow.
Oh, no. Nightingales sing in Berkeley Square, don't they? He works in mysterious ways. Perhaps he thought it was time to put Hounslow on the map.
Oh, yeah. What, like Lourdes, you mean?
No, Terry, no. What we've got here is something altogether bigger than cricket. I mean, your dad dropping off the twig so sudden and leaving you with this remarkable phenomenon.
It certainly is, Mr. Daly. Especially in the absence of the mammy. To tell you the truth, I don't know what to do about it.
I mean, people are lobbying me to exhibit it. They're throwing cash at me, Mr. Daly. I mean, see what I already collected towards the funeral expenses. I even have a reporter from a local paper wanting to do an article on it. Sure, I wouldn't be at all surprised if it didn't turn out to be the media event of the year.
Of the decade, Dermot. The decade.
The trouble is, I'm just a simple lad from the Emerald Isle, Mr. Daly.
I'm telling you, there's only two words to describe it. Fan-bloody-tastic. I personally would never have believed it had I not seen it with my own ears. The old dear here. Varicose veins vanished completely after just talking to wee Larchy. All right?
It's very true.
Turned into hemorrhoids, apparently.
You are a very young and inexperienced person to be left in charge of such a religious hot potato. It could lead to no end of problems. Nutcases wanting to throw bottles of ink at it or slash it. Dignitaries beating a path to your door wanting to examine it or authenticate it.
What sort of dignitaries?
Mother Teresa, Bob Geldof, Saint and Greavesley.
And Batman the Vatman. He'll want to get his sticky fingers into some of that. And before you know where you are, you're going to want an accountant and an agent. Dermot, the world is full of unscrupulous people. You could end up being duped.
I am worried about being duped, Mr. Daly.
No, you don't understand. I'm not offering you money for it. Perish the thought. No, I mean, that would be sort of like sacrilege, wouldn't it? No, what I'm saying is you need someone responsible to look after it while you're seeing your dear daddy off to a new life.
You never give up, do you?
Never give up? What are you implying?
I'm implying that you're trying to get a nice little earner out of Largy's dirty linen.
dirty linen?
Yeah.
That is a momentous artifact. Haven't you ever heard of a stigma?
Yeah, it's dodgy eyesight, isn't it?
Busy little place, isn't it?
Take care of him, Mr. Daly.
Is this it? Not a very respectful receptacle for an item of such...
Oi, what's going on, Dermot?
I'm off to Dublin for the funeral.
Oh. Is all the furniture going to Dublin for the funeral and all?
You can say what you like, Arthur. There's got to be some rational explanation for it.
Look, the rational explanation is young Dermot thought he could make a few bob out of his dad corking it. In other words, it's a con.
A con? A con?
Look, we all knew Larchie wasn't a saint, right? So why should he check out and leave his imprint on a sheet?
Why not? He left his dabs and enough items for the bill when he was alive. See you.
Well, Dermot, me old son. It's very kind of you leading us to the mammy. Now, what about the whereabouts of the daddy?
Don't you tell him nothing, Dermot.
You know the old saying, Mammy, the best laid plans of moistened men.
Take your filthy hands off me, you gone bean.
No, Mrs. Riley. Shall we add resisting arrest to conspiracy, fraud, and the handling of stolen goods?
I haven't done nothing.
Come on.
You can't even go on your holidays without being manhandled.
What's all this?
Well, it's my living room, isn't it? Arthur, when am I going to get a butcher's at this sheet?
All in good time. I got it in a safe place at the lockup. I mean, it's a very delicate object. I mean, I can't keep exposing it willy-nilly to sunlight and pollution, acid rain and all that. I mean, it might fade or go through some sort of chemical transmographer... What's the name?
Arthur, look, what I don't understand is, what do you propose doing with it?
That is something I'm cogitating on right now.
That could take forever, so I'm off. I'll see you later.
Oh, by the way, Tell, I sent off that reference for you.
Did you? Oh, thanks, that's smashing. Cheers, stand off.
What reference?
He has got a job interview at 3:30 tomorrow. Sales manager. Yeah, it's that new place, Marsden Motors. I wrote a reference for him.
I need him for my enterprise. I am grooming him to be my successor.
Yeah.
Would you excuse me for a moment? You were saying?
What I was trying to say, Mr. Marsden, is it's not that he's deliberately evil. I mean, it's a reflex action. He doesn't know he's doing it.
Sounds as if the last place he should be is around motors.
Sadly, correct. I mean, number plates vanish, stock gets driven away. I mean, if you could supervise him 24 hours a day, I'd say risk it. Because I can see you're the sort of man who likes to give a second chance to a miscreant.
He's done time, then?
No.
I did only talk to him on the telephone, you see, but then glowing reference.
Oh, that is another sad story. I have known Dave for years. Well-meaning, but, you know, never out the bar all day. And he's getting on. You know, I mean, all the lights are on in the house, but there's nobody at home.
Well, thanks for the tip-off.
Not at all. There's one Rotarian to another, and you being somewhat new on the manor, I would expect the same sort of thing from you. These all put together from kits, aren't they?
Right, let's have a look, shall we? Come out, wherever you are.
Listen, I want to work. What are you doing?
Terry, I've got it all worked out. The important thing is to find the right venue. It's got to be a church or a chapel or even an art gallery.
An art gallery?
Yeah, it could be the Tate or the National. But above all, it must be tasteful. With due deference to Larchie's memory. It'll be a sort of grotto. Well, no, more your shrine. With a little photo and the words... A humble jockey.
An outlet. A gambler. A fence.
A modest little man who stumbled painfully through life with pins through his knees. That's very poignant, Terry.
Yeah, like charging an arm and a leg to look at a dirty sheet. That's poignant and all, isn't
Don't be offensive, Terry. I've told you, apart from a small cut for expenses, all the money's going to charity.
What, the Arthur Daly Benevolent Fund? Anyway, as far as I'm concerned, you can stuff the miracle from Hounslow.
Terry.
No, I've had enough of your dodgy deals. I'm not getting involved anymore, all right? I mean, making money out of gullible people. I mean, this is the last straw.
I've told you, Terry, all the money is going to go to religious charities.
Yeah, after you have your cut, yeah. Anyway, look, this isn't a social call. I've got an interview for a job.
What sort of job?
Well, a regular job with regular money.
There's no such thing.
Yes, there is, and I think I'm going to get it and all. I mean, I've got to sort myself out. I mean, what have I got behind me, eh? Nothing, not a cent.
Whose fault is that?
Yeah, and if I stick with you, I've got nothing to look forward to either.
Here we go again.
Look, shut up and listen, will you? Basically, I'm resigning.
Oh.
Yeah, and when I get this job, I don't want you coming down to where I work and giving me a bad name, all right?
Well, that'd be coals to Newcastle, wouldn't it?
I mean, obviously, I'll have a drink with you down to Winchester and stuff.
Oh, good. I'll look forward to that.
As far as work goes, you and me, that is, I mean, it's finished.
Right, say that again.
Right, I'll see you around, anyway.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
Mr. Daly?
No, he's the one with the halo.
Hounslow Free Press.
Oh, hello, my dear.
You rang about a miracle.
Yes, come over here. I've got something to show you.
Hello, babe. I'm sorry. I don't know what comes over me. How long have you been in this line then, Mr. McCann?
What, around motors? Oh, years on and off.
And what did you do before?
I started out as a boxer. And then it was general building work, removals, decorating, all that sort of thing for a while.
And you've never been in any sort of trouble with the police, have you?
Yeah, I better own up. I've done a bit of bird as it happens, but that was it. I mean, never again. I've learnt my lesson.
I'm sure you have. Well, I think I know enough about you. It's been very interesting. I'll let you know very quickly by letter.
Oh, thanks very much. Cheers.
Bye-bye.
I suppose Dad told you I was here.
Yeah. I was going to come over and break McCann's neck. But that would have been acting true to form, wouldn't it, eh? And that's been me all over. Act first and think later. Anyway, I told myself it wasn't necessarily the way your dad said it was.
I couldn't think of anywhere else to go. And he's been very good to us. I don't want to make no trouble for him.
Look, I don't want no trouble, Sylvie. All I want you to do is to give me another chance. And come home.
I got to new football, Dad.
Oh. Really?
Thank you very much, Mr. Daly, for a total waste of time.
What? What do you mean?
You don't honestly expect me or anyone to be taken in by that piece of junk, do you? I mean, it's laughable. Looks as if it's been tie-dyed in a pot of PG tips.
Hang on. What do you mean tie-dyed?
It's such an obvious con.
How dare you?
How dare you, dragging me all the way from Hounslow? Thanks anyway. I've got my story. Art charlatan plans to fleece believers.
Art charlatan? I've never been so insulted in all my life. Vacate my premises at once. PG tips.
I've already started looking for another job. And this time when I get one, there's no getting bored and jacking it in.
Hold on, what's he doing here? What do you want?
It's all right, Till. I just want to talk to her.
Oh, yeah? Do you want to talk to him? Is that all right?
Yeah. We need to talk.
Come on. Let's go and have a kick about, eh? Come on, mate.
Look, I've given up the drink. On the lives of the kids. I know I've said it before, but this time I mean it. And I'm a different bloke when I'm off the drink. You said so yourself. Sylvie, I can't handle it without you. You're all I've got. If you don't come home with me, well, I might as well.
You've been stitched up, Arthur. That's never kosher.
Say, what do you know about this? I mean, a thing like this is totally beyond your comprehension. You are a theological pygmy.
Syl, look, oi, are you sure you're doing the right thing?
You don't understand, Terry. I got to give him one more chance.
It seems to me he's had an awful lot of one more chances, hasn't he?
He's my husband, Terry. Father of my kids.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Give it your best shot, eh? There you go, Sunbeam.
We'll pay you back what we owe you.
Ah, behave yourself, will you? Just look after yourself. Come on. You use your left foot more often. Oh, Steve-O. If you ever lay a finger on her again, I personally will tear you apart.
There'll be no trouble, Tel. I promise you.
Of course it's kosher.
Of course it is.
I think you lot have just convinced yourselves it's kosher.
All right, explain it then. If it's not kosher, explain how it was done.
Yeah, go on.
There, you can.
I'll tell you how it look. It could have been ironed on, you know, like a transfer.
What? They put it over his body and then run hot iron over it?
Anyhow, what does it matter whether it's kosher or not? It's like the Adolf Hitler diaries, isn't it? As long as something creates enough interest, it's an earner, right, Arthur?
Dave, that is a highly immoral... Oh, my God, look at this. Look, ash all over it and all your grubby... Oh, look, how can I exhibit that? I mean, have some respect. Look.
Are you sure it was him?
No, I'm positive. On the other hand, of course, I suppose it could have been a ghost.
Cunning little toe rag, eh? Staged his demise to escape his creditors.
Not to mention the old Bill, he was in a jam sandwich.
Arthur's going to have all sorts of kittens.
Yeah, him. Him and the miracle of Hounslow, eh?
Shh, he's on a haystack. Don't say a word. I can't wait to see his kipper.
Oh, hello.
A double cyanide, a noose, and I'm relying on you to kick the chair away from under me, Dave.
What's up, Arthur? You look as white as a sheet.
You and all the others want hanging. It's all your fault. Sticky paws all over it, spilling your drink on it, fag ash all over it. A priceless religious artifact, lost to posterity for eternity.
You haven't lost it, have you, Arthur? I had it nicked. I mean, you was a bit Brahms last night.
No, I haven't lost it or had it nicked. I took it home with me last night and left it on a chair in the kitchen. When I came down this morning, her indoors had washed and ironed it. I don't see what's funny about it. You wouldn't have laughed if she'd washed the Mona Lisa, would you?
Well, it would wipe the smile off her face, wouldn't it?
Oh, Arthur, Terry has got some news for you.
Oh, yeah? What, I won the pools, have I?
No. I've just seen Larchie. In a police car.
Oh, Terry. Tell me you're at the wind-up.
It's no wind-up, Arthur. Terry was right all along. He was at the madam. You've been taken for a right bumper.
Well, looks as if we've both been stitched up, Terry.
Yeah.
Me by Larchie, and you by your lady friend.
Yeah.
Well, my faith in human nature is totally destroyed. I'm so gutted I could top myself. And if I didn't have faith in him up there, that's exactly what I'd do.
I've got a letter from Marsden's Motors.
Oh. Well, fingers crossed, Terry.
So. Arthur! Look! Wait. They've offered me a job.
Oh. Well, I did have a word with them.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh. Let's go and have a drink, eh? Right people, right time, just the wrong
Go.
Jack, wake up.
What is it?
All right, open her up.
Don't you bloody dare.
If you want to talk to me, Freddie, all you got to do is pick up the phone.
Get in the car, Jack.
Do you mind?
No, Barry, I am not satisfied. I'm a long way from satisfied. In fact, I have the serious ump with you.
There you go. You're kung fu vampires from the grave ×4.
What am I talking about, Barry? I'm talking about these T-shirts. 500 of the bloody things. No. I've no quibble with the garments, per se. They've all got sleeves and holes in the right places. It's the spelling. Barry, to my certain knowledge, Holywood is not the movie capital of the world. It's somewhere in the Essex marshes.
Oh, watcher.
So what?
It's Arnie. Dear, where'd you get all this?
Big house up at St John's Wood. Geezer's gutting the place. Do you know, too, it never ceases to amaze me that people just don't realise what they're throwing away, do they?
I bet they don't know.
About time, too. I'll see if Nigel's on his way.
Oh, have a look at these lines. They're sensational, these lines.
Sensational lines.
Yeah. Oh, dear, look at that.
What?
It depends, Arnie. It depends.
Yeah, it depends what Nigel says, doesn't it?
Hello, am I talking to Nigel? Oh, splendid. Good morning to you, too.
Good morning to you, too. Have you ever seen anybody bow on a phone?
Nigel, where exactly are you? I can't hear. There's a lot of noise, Nigel. Hello? Can you hear me? Arthur, hi. Hi, Nigel.
Hi.
Wait. Oh, hi, Nigel. Oh, impeccable timing. The items in question have just arrived.
So I see. Get those gates measured up, will you, Martin? God, look at those lions.
Yes, one is a little bit foxed round the arse end.
It's not the only one, is it, either?
Oh, no, I think they're terribly witty.
Witty? No, Arthur said that. He said, my word, what witty little lions, he said, didn't you, mate?
Shut up. Yes, I'll have them. I'm very fond of putting things like that indoors.
On your mantelpiece?
Something like that, yes. Well, Martin? Right, Arthur, I'll have the gates, the fireplace, and the lions. I'm afraid that those urns are not for me at all, though.
Those urns are sensational.
Sensational?
No, I don't know. They're somehow deeply naff.
Naff? Naff?
You heard what the man said. Those are naff urns. Now help Mr. Miller's man load this stuff onto his van. Nigel, word inside.
Certainly, Arthur.
Inside.
I'll see you later down at Winchester, all right?
I do acquiesce with you about the urns, Nigel, but you're quite happy about the rest of the gear?
Fabulous stuff, Arthur.
Oh, fabulous. And such a bargain.
Look, if anything else comes up that you want, just give me a bell. You never know what's going to turn up.
Someone might leave the whole house on a skip.
Sorry, Tony, not with you.
Terry. The name is Terry.
Terry, don't interrupt when money is changing hands.
Why don't you come down to the site this afternoon, Arthur? Have a look round. Something I'd like to discuss with you. That is, if Terry here doesn't object.
No, I'll be delighted, Nigel. Any news about my premises?
Nothing definite. I've had a word with the managing agents, but the thing is, these people are killing to get into these retail units now.
They would. I can't wait to get my foot in the door of a free enterprise zone.
Hang in there, Arthur. I'm working on it. I'll see you this afternoon.
Right. Oh, hang about. Complimentary T-shirt. My compliments.
Fabulous.
See you, Nigel.
Fabulous.
What is the matter with you? Winding young Nigel up like that?
He's a wrong 'un and you know it. He's one of those who loves doing a deal but don't want to get their hands dirty. And if you think that architect Nigel is going to set you up in a video shop in his new complex, you're wrong. All he's doing is stringing you along so you keep knocking out that hooky gear to him.
He is not stringing me along, and it is not hooky gear. One man's junk is another man's object d'art. Here. You're prejudiced against Nigel because he's done well for himself. He's the sort of bloke that's putting his country back on its feet. She'd understand.
Come to think of it, Nigel looks a bit like her, doesn't he?
Don't be disrespectful.
I'm sorry, yeah, I forgot you fancy her, don't you?
I do not. Now get a move on.
You do. You said to Dave...
I said it was a meeting of minds. Though I do have to admit she does have womanly qualities. Look at that. The TV generation. One brain cell ticking over.
What'd you trace?
Morning, my dear. Just popped in to pick up the takings. There's 4 more Kung Fu vampires. Put them out blue label, £1.50 a go. Hey, what you doing?
Sorry, Arthur. I'm off.
You what?
I'm sick of it, Arthur. You give me 20 quid here and a tenner there. I'm here 10 hours a day. People complaining about your poxy videos.
Now, Tracy, be fair. I only do copies of filth. If the punters want art, they get kosher tapes. If they want filth, they can squint.
Will you listen? I've got a job in a wine bar and I start today.
Some kids will give their right arm for this position.
Wait, watch her lips. She's got another job.
Very nice. Pre-war dial. It's yours.
I'm afraid it'll take a bit more than that this time, Jack.
Tell me more.
Well, the thing is that we can put you outside a factory in Tottenham. Let me see. February the 12th last year. Yes, we can put you on the pavement outside the factory with a mask on your face and shoot her in your mid.
I've never heard anything so silly in all my life.
I agree. But this filthy grass has put you there. And who are we to argue?
Well,
the thing is, Jack, you've had a good run. We've had a good run. Things getting a bit iffy, my side, and I've got to make a bit of a splash. I mean, there are rumours going around that you and I are good friends.
You like to get one of these new video cameras, Freddie?
I can't say as I have, Jack.
Brilliant. My pal Charlie, right? Never taken a photograph even. He can pick one up, press a button, bingo. Play it back on the telly. Could be the news at 10. Brilliant.
So?
Well, remember last year when I rented that villa in Spain and you come over for, what was it, liaison with the local law? And you came by the villa for a drink at the pool?
Vaguely, Jack, vaguely.
Yeah. Well, remember those 2 Richards that came over? Remember the one with the big... Well, Charlie was inside messing around with the video camera. Well, Freddie, a bit saucy. I mean, you and the one with the chest were getting, well, a bit saucy.
I don't know. You invest in youth, and what do?
And yesterday, Arthur.
Spit in your face. Good morning. I'm disappointed in you, Tracy. A wine bar. Where is it? Transylvania?
Oh, bloody hell.
I'd like to return these.
Well, don't give them to me. I don't work here anymore, thank God.
There's gratitude for you.
See you, Terry.
Yeah, good luck, love.
And don't let the old fart grind you down.
Would somebody please take these tapes?
Yes, give them to my assistant, will you? He's temporarily in charge.
No, I'm sorry, no, it's nothing to do with me.
Oh, by the way, I'm Arthur Daly. It's not often I get the chance to meet our members.
Listen, I'm not
Look,
working
I am
here.
in a hurry, actually.
Oh, don't leave empty-handed. We have the new Jack Nicholson.
Any news, Charlie?
Yeah, that was Jack. What'd I tell you? They're letting him go.
I really thought they had him this time.
Nah, not Jack. He's got the gift he has.
I'm not working here.
Terry, please.
No.
One day. Look, the punters will go elsewhere if I close down. They won't bring the tapes back, please. Just for me.
Just one day?
One day.
All right, then.
Terry, you are beautiful.
On one condition.
Any condition.
A ton in the hand now.
You must be mad.
Yeah, and I was beautiful just now. A ton in the hand.
All
And
right.
the shop stays closed, all right?
What's the score?
As I was telling Detective Constable Mellish, I've recently had a considerable amount of renovation done on my house.
Yes, sir. If you don't mind, Mr. Sinclair, my colleague would tell me all the details.
Yes, but I haven't told you about...
If you would just concentrate on the photographs, would you, sir, please?
Yes.
Right. Builder leaves all his rubbish in our friend's front garden. Our friend hires some cowboy by the name of John to get rid of it. Our friend says, quote, "When I get back this evening, I don't want to see so much as a brick."
And?
Well, this John does a good job. Our friend doesn't see so much as a brick. He also doesn't see his wrought iron gates, his bronze Darwin door knocker, and his lions.
His what?
Lions, Gov. The kind that sits on a gatepost.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course. Silly me. Well, look, just get a statement off him and get shot of him, will you? I've got more important things to do than worry about a bloke who can't hang on to his bloody gates.
Yeah, but the thing is, Gov, I think I see a pattern emerging.
Oh, really, Millie?
Yeah, I mean, look at what's been reported stolen over the past 2 weeks. 3 fireplaces, 30-foot oak banister, spiral staircase, 2 front doors, ornament fountain.
This is a right little crime wave, isn't it? I wonder if the Mafia are rebuilding their London headquarters.
That's the man. That's him. I'd swear.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Suddenly, I'm interested.
Excuse me.
Oh, yeah. Have you got your membership card?
Yeah. Excuse me. Can I ask you something? Have you got stormtroopers in suspenders?
Well, we do have it, yeah, but if it's not on the shelves, it's not in.
No, yeah, excuse me, because apparently it is due in this morning.
Yeah, well, some did come in earlier. Hold on, will you? They're yours. Let's have a look at these, eh? Oh, there you go, bingo. Stormtroopers in suspenders. Right. Now, that'd be £6, including the charges for fumigation, of course.
If you don't mind my saying, you've got a very funny attitude to somebody who should be serving the public.
If you don't mind my saying, I'm being extremely nice at the moment.
Jack, I just want to know what happened.
They look in here, did they?
What? Yes. Yes, they did. And I've got a bone to pick with you, Jack, last. They pulled out this porn video. I didn't know where to look.
Oh, no, my darling. This is not a porn video. This is an epic masterpiece.
Confessions of a Copper.
Starring Inspector Freddie Dyer. Wait a minute. What's this? Ordinary people. Ordinary people?
Jack, what is going on?
Sandra, where is the video that was in this case?
I don't know. The old Bill was chucking them all over the place.
If they're not here, God help me. God help me.
Maybe...
What?
Well, it's just that I took some rented videos back this morning. I mean, I might just possibly have put the wrong tape back in the wrong box.
I do not believe what I'm hearing. Are you trying to tell me that you were stupid enough
Well,
to
how
bung
was I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know that some bloody porn video is important? You never tell me anything.
All right. Just tell me where you got the videos from.
The usual place. Next door to the shop. Daly's videos.
Nigel.
Arthur, hi.
Hi.
Oi!
Who's that?
It's Daly, the chap I'm getting all this fabulous stuff from. Hasn't got a clue.
What about that suit?
Bit of grunge on the old hush puppies.
Never mind, Arthur. This is my partner, Simon Arthur Daly.
I've just been clocking the commercial premises opposite. One of them will do very nicely. Yeah, and Nigel's going to help me get a foot in the door here.
The premises opposite? Don't understand.
Yes, I said I'd put in a word for Arthur here. What was it, Arthur? A video shop?
Yeah, well, I see it. I mean, this is all going to be wall-to-wall media folk and city types around here, isn't it? And let's face it, they like their leisure. Crack a bottle of Bollinger, stick their feet up, bung the old video on. Lovely.
Well, I can see you've done your research, Arthur.
Well, I think you can say I've got my finger on the pulse, Nige.
Well, in that case, perhaps you know something about these things here.
No, music centre?
Well, I'm very into using these stoves at the moment.
Oh, it's a cooker?
Particularly second-hand. You know, with that slightly distressed, knocked-about look. You know what I mean? I just thought I'd mention it.
I think I'll get your gist, Nige.
Good man.
Raise the arms up, would you, Jack?
Oh, are you kidding? I don't need to be wide, do I? I've got all I need in glorious Technicolor.
Where is it, then?
Oh, well, it's somewhere safe. I can't lay my hands on it at the moment.
You said you could.
I'm funny like that. Sometimes I say things.
I think you're a liar, Jack. I think this video is one of your little fantasies.
So arrest me.
You've got till tomorrow. Then I will.
Right then.
Hello, Winchester Club? Put me through to the library, please. Dave, that's not very nice. Listen, if Arnie comes in, tell him to dwell there, will you? I want a word. Yeah, OK. Ta-ra.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Don't worry. Here, have the last 10 minutes on me.
Oh, thanks.
No, I'm sorry, I'm closing. Oi, I said I'm closing.
Don't mind him. He's only been helpful. I've got one of your videos here. Ordinary people.
Well, where's the box?
Ah, you've already got that. You see, my old lady made a bit of Le Mans. She brought back 4 videos this morning, but one of them was mine. Am I getting through? See, I give you this back, then you give me mine.
What's it called? Oh. Stormtroopers in suspenders. Yeah, we wouldn't want that to go missing, would we?
Just get it, pal, will you?
Ah. No, there is one slight problem. It's out on hire.
Yeah, well, that'll be yours, won't it?
No.
Now, you see what I mean? Because you've got 2 of them now, right? And one of them's mine. Right, Charles, have you got here?
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Why don't you have a little check around? And then you can go and have a nice drink. Here, see? How much do you earn in this rat hole, anyway? Look, there's more. Loot. Lovely loot. The root of all evil. Suddenly, don't be such a bad day after all, is it, eh? Good boy, good boy. This isn't it. It's a different label.
It's the same film, innit? But just take it, will you? And take your money as well. And stick it somewhere intimate. No. I'll take £2 of that for the video that's overdue.
You don't understand. This is not my video.
No, you see, your video is out on hire, so you can't have it. Am I getting through?
Well, just tell me who you loaned it out to, and I'll go round and make the swap myself.
Oh, I couldn't do that. No, members' address is strictly confidential.
Do you know who I am? Do you know who you're talking to?
This is Jack Last, my friend. That mean anything to you?
I don't care if it's Jack the Ripper. I'm shutting up shop. Now, if you want your video, come back tomorrow, eh?
Let me give him a smack. Just a little one.
No. We come back tomorrow and we pick up the video. And if there's any problems, you ain't got a video shop left.
Go on, sling your hook.
There they are. Bonnie and Clyde.
Why don't we give him a tug, Gov?
Very tempting proposition, Mellish, but I shall resist it.
What do you mean?
I've got bigger fish to fry. That is what I mean. So what are we talking about here then, Arthur? Microwaves?
No. Your old-fashioned kitchen range. Look. Like that.
Oh, yeah. God help us, look at the state of that kitchen.
No, that is the country kitchen look.
Country pigsty look more like.
All that fitted high-tech stuff is well passé now.
Well, I think it's an attempt to recreate the rural past, but more myth than reality.
Pardon?
Well, that's what it says here.
Oh, look, will you be serious? What I'm trying to tell you is you find any old cookers like that, you're on a tour.
Result? Oh, what to tell you, all right?
No.
Right, Tom?
I think I'll have a large brandy and American, please.
One of those days, eh?
Yeah, you could say that, yeah.
They're all in here this evening. The cream de la cream.
Is this for that yuppie twerp, Nigel?
Good evening, gentlemen.
God, plod.
Isn't this charming? The lads are swapping ideas about wallpaper.
That happens to belong to her indoors. She's a regular subscriber.
What about you, Arnie? You interested in homes and gardens, are you?
No, I live in a tower block. We don't have to bother with that sort of thing.
Excuse me.
They're at it. I can tell. I can smell it.
Oh, no. I think that was Arnie, Gov. He's always covered in diesel, haven't you noticed?
Who is it?
Me?
Go away.
Oh, come on, Terry. What's the matter with you? Open up. Come on. Look, brought you a drink. It upsets me when you get the hump.
Yeah, does it?
Yeah, it does. I care. I'm concerned. I feel like a father feels towards his son.
Do what?
His brother. Also, I still haven't got anyone to run the shop.
Now listen, you.
Sorry. I just thought I'd mention it.
Bloody shop. That's where it all started.
What? Where what happened?
No, you wouldn't understand.
Terry, how can you say that? Terry, my ears are yours for bending.
All right, then, look. I was sitting in the shop today, and who should walk in but Jack Last?
Jack Last? Jack Last?
That's what I said, Jack Last, yeah. He comes in with one of his men, right, and, well, he's giving it all that menacing looks, and he asks about this video. Now, the thing is, you see, I knew he was, but he didn't know who I was. Well, there was a bit of a misunderstanding, and then he started getting annoyed.
What?
But then, he gets out his dough and starts plonking £10 notes down on the counter. And that's when it happened.
What? What happened?
It was the way that he was putting the money down. I mean, I could see him looking at me thinking, here's some Wally who works in a poxy video shop who's never seen a tenner before. And I thought, well, that's it then, is it? That's what it's come to. Then he started making threats, and his mate was really looking for a ruck. And do you know what I did, Arthur?
You hit him?
No. I walked away from it. Do you see what I mean? It was a very depressing moment.
A very depressing moment. I do not believe this. Jack Last is making threats in my shop and you are depressed.
Look, you asked me what was giving me the hump. I just told you, all right?
Look, will you shut it about your midlife crisis for a moment and tell me what was he making threats about?
Oh, I don't know. Apparently, one of your videos got mixed up with one of his, and I loaned his out by mistake, that's all. Mind you, he did say that if he didn't have his one back first thing in the morning, you wouldn't have a video shop left. Ooh. Makes you wonder, though, doesn't it?
No, it does not make me wonder.
Well, it should, Arthur. I mean, why would Jack Last get all lathered up about some soppy video?
I wonder how you can be so irresponsible, upsetting Jack Last. Terry, I do not want my shop burnt down. You will get the video and return it first thing, before the man gets really nasty.
I'll think about it.
Righty, door.
Arthur Daly.
Who wants to know?
Inspector Dyer. Serious Crime Squad. Like a word with you. Inside.
Serious crimes? I've never committed a serious crime in my life, Inspector. Or a frivolous one, for that matter.
All right, little Aladdin's cave you got here.
All legitimate stuff, I can assure you. I have the paperwork to prove it. And Mr. Rycott can vouch for my legitimacy.
Rycott?
Detective Sergeant Rycott, from our ever-friendly police station. Him and me have a close working relationship, both being dedicated to law and order in the local community.
A busy man, aren't you, Daly?
Yes, that is true.
Then there's the video shop, isn't there?
Yeah, come again?
Daily videos. That's your business, isn't it?
Oh, yes, that is true. That is my business, yes.
So you know Jack Last, then, do you?
Jack Last? Jack Last?
Daly. I'm not a patient man. Jack Last was seen in your shop yesterday. Yes. Now, either you stop giving me the runaround and tell me all about it, or I'll assume that you're webbed up with him. In which case, you're in very serious trouble.
Jack Last. Yes, now you mention it, I do believe he is a customer.
Is that why he's got a car parked outside your shop at the moment?
God, what?
Why is that, do you reckon?
Well, I don't have much to do with the day-to-day running of the shop, but my manager did tell me there was some confusion over a tape. Believe me, that is the strength of it, officer. Stand on me, I've never ever met the man.
All right, Daly. We'll be in touch. Be very, very careful, Daly.
You don't seem to be taking this in. Serious crime squad. I mean, Rycott's one thing. He's like a wart, you get used to him. But these two were not nice, Terry.
They probably think you've been robbing security vans with Jack Last. Now, if you were to get 20 years, even with remission, you'd probably never see the light of day again, would you?
Terry, how can you joke about such things?
Easy. Hold on, that's number 8. This must be it.
God, look at the state of that. There's always someone worse off than you. And I think he's it.
What do you want?
Hello, do you remember me from the video shop? Look, there's been a mix-up with the tapes.
Yeah, look, not half there hasn't. I've got a complaint to make about one of them tapes.
I'm getting curious about this. Would you mind if we came in and had a look at it?
You can't go in there.
20 years, Arthur.
Yeah, come in there. It goes out of focus from time to time. I can't hear a word they're saying. It only lasts for 6 minutes.
Got Barry Norman here.
Take a seat.
No, thanks, no.
I mean, it's rubbish.
That's him. That's the old Bill who was harassing me this morning.
You know who that is, don't you? It's that flash-git Freddie Dyer. Tried to nick me once when he was a DC. Oh, look, who's turned up. Jolly Jack Last.
I thought it was going to get good here.
My God, she's taking off.
Yeah, but then it goes out of focus, and even if you freeze frame, you can't see much.
Look at the size of those.
I think that's enough for you. This will come in very handy. Come on, let's get out of here.
What about my refund?
Out of question. You have just been blackballed from the Arthur Daly Video Club. What are we going to do? We're in dead stuck whichever way we go. Between the devil and the deep blue what's-it. And no fault of mine, I might add. If you hadn't got those tapes mixed up in the first place, we wouldn't be in this situation.
Now, if you don't stop moaning, I'm not going to tell you how to get out of this.
What? How? What do you mean?
Look, we go to the lockup and we make a copy of the tape, right?
Yeah.
We give the original to Jack Last,
Yeah.
and we keep a copy just in case there's any aggro from Dyer.
Brilliant. Yeah, it's funny, you know. I was thinking along similar...
Just get in the car.
lines. Oh, yes, this could turn out extremely nicely. Bit of influence in Scotland Yard will come in very handy.
Just remember, this is only a last resort. I mean, don't expect Freddie Dyer to start inviting you to play golf with the Commissioner.
Don't worry, I wouldn't use you as my caddy anyway. It's them again. The videos. Do something.
No, don't turn them off. Just close the doors. It's Arnie.
Morning, Arthur. Have I got a sensational old stove for you?
Sensational stove?
Well lived in? Come and take a look.
You have? We better get it down the site. Let Nigel have a look at it. Terry, you'll be able to finish this job on your own, won't you?
That's right, Arthur. You run away.
Well, I think it's better if I'm out the way for an hour or so, don't you?
Oh, yeah. You go and have a nice time with Nigel. I'll stay here and save your skin.
I knew you'd understand. Come on, let's have a look at it.
Ta-da, Terry. Thanks very much, Terry.
This could be it. Hold on. Daly's getting into his car. I am not blind, Mellish. Well, start the bloody car.
That's the second time he's done that.
Don't muck about. Have you got it or not?
You tell him to turn that sign round, and I'll tell you.
All right, do it. Right. Have you got my video?
You ask me nicely, and I'll tell you.
Let me ask him, Jack.
No, you shut your mouth, because every time you open it, I feel sick.
All right. You're a very hard nut. I'm very impressed. May I please have my video? Because if you have it, I would be very grateful if you would return it to me. Thank you very much.
All you had to do was ask.
Tar. You got a back way out of you?
Yeah, all right, come on.
I can have him now, can I, Jack?
Be my guest.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just a bit of public relations.
We haven't done a left yet, Gov. Or have we?
Just do it, Mellish. And if we don't find them, I'm going to kill you. Dead.
You did what, Terry? Terry, you are a mature adult. You're not supposed to go around hitting people. You'll have to pay for any damage if there is any. I'll talk to you later. Nigel's just arrived. Hi, Nige.
Arthur, hi.
Got you a lovely piece of lived-in kitchen furniture.
Oh, fabulous, Arthur. It's got that terrific knocked-about look.
I should think so. Should have seen the way we loaded it.
Do you think you could use the hoist to get it up to the 4th floor, Martin? It'll go nicely in flat 9.
Yeah, we can give it a whirl.
Nigel, could we talk money for a second?
Certainly.
All right. Take her up a bit.
Nige, I've done my research here, and I know these stoves can stand you in £2 second-hand.
£2?
But as it's you, I'm prepared to talk 1.5. $7.50?
There they are. Put your foot down, Mellish.
Rycott!
Arnie! It's come on top! Give honours!
No, stop! Stop, police!
All right.
You're nicked, Arthur. And you, Sunshine.
You can't arrest me. I'm an architect. There's my Porsche.
Rycott, how much longer is a changing liberty? It's nothing more than a personal vendetta against my person.
That's right, Arthur, and against mine. And mine and all.
All right. Let's have some hush. I am pleased, no, I am delighted to tell you lot that you are in very serious trouble.
Now, wait a minute, surely you don't mean me.
I mean all of you. You, Arthur, as the ringleader of this little band of thieves, are in it deepest of all.
I hope you're all noting the verbal harassment that I am being subjected to.
Let's see what we've got here, Theft, receiving stolen goods, conspiracy to pervert the course of justice, malicious damage to a police vehicle with a stove cooking for the use of.
I told you, I bought that stove off the geezer that owned it.
Yes, all right, Arnie, we'll see. There will be other offences to be considered. Mellish, go and ring up Mr. Sinclair, will you, and ask him to get up the station to identify Arnie here. Right, Governor. You remember Mr. Sinclair, Arnie?
No, never heard of him. Never.
Oh. Well, perhaps you recall his gates and his lovely lions, what sat on them.
I bought those lions in very good faith from Mr. Daly here.
Thank you very much, Mr. Miller, most useful.
The yuppies are wrong 'un.
Rycott, I demand that you contact Inspector Dyer of the Serious Crime Squad.
What are you on about, Daly?
Yeah, what are you on about, Arthur?
I insist on speaking to Inspector Dyer immediately. I think you'll find he'll cast a very different light over this miscarriage of justice.
You can squawk as much as you like, Daly. It will get you nowhere at all. This time, they are going to lock you up.
Do you mean you've got them all down in the cells?
Yeah. We're just waiting for this bloke to come in and identify Arnie, then Rycott's going to charge him.
How's Arthur taking all this?
Thinks he's the Birdman of Alcatraz, isn't he? Bye, Sandy. He started to scratch the days on his cell wall. And he's only been down there 20 minutes.
We're never going to hear the end of this, are we?
Keeps screaming blue murder about some inspector from the yard. Dyer or something. What's that about? One of Arthur's fantasies?
Yeah, probably, yeah. Dyer? I've got a certain videotape here I think you might be interested in. Yeah, that's the one. No. No, before I hand it over, you're going to have to do me a little favour.
Yes, Inspector, I understand.
I normally wouldn't consider it, but in view of the circumstances.
I appreciate it. Of course, if there's anything I can do in the future.
Come. Ah, Sergeant Reichert. This is Inspector Dyer of Serious Crime.
How do you do?
Oh, hello.
He's come to ask us a favour concerning one Arthur Daly.
Yes?
I believe you have Daly and some others in custody.
Well, yes, I have.
The thing is that we be mounting a lengthy investigation. I prefer not to go into details, other than to mention the name Jack Last.
Ah, yes. Jack Last.
It's an investigation that's been going on for 3 years. And if Daly is charged, then I believe that it could jeopardize the whole operation.
Daly?
He is instrumental in key areas.
Wait, does this mean you're telling me, sir, I've got it?
Let him go. Yes, Sergeant. We have to consider the larger issue here. Reichert, are you all right?
What do I always say? Trust Arthur.
Unbelievable, Arthur. They had us back to rights. Back to rights.
Arthur Daly. The man they couldn't hold.
I don't want to see either you or Daly ever again.
The feeling's mutual, cozzer.
You should have seen him when he came out. He said, have there been any great technological advances while I've been away?
How long were you inside for, Arthur? You can lock a man up, but you cannot imprison his spirit. It's up here. If you got it up here, incarceration means nothing.
An hour and a half. He was banged up for an hour and a half.
Still, you had a right result, thanks to Cherry.
Yeah, true. Once Terry didn't make a pig's ear of it.
Oh, cheers, Arthur.
We got out of that a treat. No problem.
Yeah, no problem.
The tide. Toad. I wonder why they buried a wheelbarrow, though.
A bloody Daly!
In the tide.
Toad.
Bloody Daly!
Why they buried a wheel.
Right people, right time, just the wrong location.
That is a classic example of the mark you are looking at there. A mechanical thoroughbred. Elegance, performance. There are not many of them in the country. Polski 2.5 litre engine, perestroika carburetors. You are buying into a different social class with a car like this.
That's for certain. It's all uphill from now on.
Feel free to browse, Squire. I'll just have a word with my staff. Oi, what's all this?
I've been polishing like a robot for hours. I'm allowed a break and I...
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your remarks when I'm trying to flog a motor. I pay you for elbow grease out there, not sabotage.
Oh, hello. Oh, someone's had it off.
What?
Safety deposit boxes in the city. No. Yeah, serves them right for hiding it.
My first thought is... What did you say?
Said it serves them right for hiding it. When you put money in a deposit box, it's bound to be bent, isn't it? Well, no. Excuse me, I'm only reading it.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh.
Arthur, you all right, son?
Oh. Terry. Tell me it's a misprint. Tell me I'm having a delusion. Oh, help me, Terry.
What? I don't... Well, it's not as if you had any money. You did have dosh in there, didn't you? Well, come on, what else you got, eh? Bank accounts in Switzerland, money in South Africa.
Don't give me any aggravation, Terry. I've just had a massive shot to my nervous system. Where was the law? That is a public outrage. That is downright criminal.
Well, robbery normally is, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, here you go, look. Oh. The police were unaware of the robbery until several hours after the thieves had left. Oh. Well, you can say goodbye to that lot then, can't you?
Well, don't just sit there. Do something. Get in the car. Get your coat. Get my coat. We've got to get down there. I've been robbed. Yeah. Come on. Oh, we're locked in.
Oi. Keep his shirt on. It's about the only thing you got left.
Have a nice day, darling. You've made mine.
Come on then, out with it. How much?
How much what?
Don't get all Snow White. You know what I'm talking about. How much bin did you have in that box?
5, 6, 25.
25? Grand? In folding? Oh, you old rascal. How'd you get hold of 25 grand?
Working my bone to the knuckles, that's how. How do you think? Now some desperado's got his Germans on it without lifting a finger. They should bring back hanging. That'll stop them.
What, for stealing money? The town would be empty. Anyway, it's got to be bent, isn't it? I mean, otherwise you wouldn't have to hide it in a hole in the wall.
Will you stop casting aspersions? He's not bent. Anyway, Terry, 25 grand is not a king's ransom these days.
Nah. Chicken feed, isn't it? Not worth getting out of bed for. And that's why you're going loopy trying to catch up with it. You can't park it here.
Of course I can. It's an emergency. Send it bother, I'll bung the bishop. I could hardly take it home and stick it in a jar, could I? Her indoors goes through me pocket fluff every night. If she found it, she'd spend it on face cream in a couple of days.
Yeah, but what's wrong with the bank, or is that a silly question?
Oh, use your loaf, for Gord's sake. I stick it in a bank, Her Majesty's jackals be baying at my heels for their whack. They'd whistle up a jump jet and leave me with a small change.
Oh, I see. Tax evasion.
Avoidance, Terry. Avoidance. An entirely different matter.
Yeah, well, this way, of course, you've avoided it altogether, haven't you?
Oh, my life. Look at this lot.
Looks like a funeral, doesn't it?
What's going on? I'm a friend of the manager. I want a full explanation of this outrage. I want total resuscitation, you understand? Where is the manager?
I'm sorry, Mr. Daly, he can't be here just now, but we'll bring your box for inspection. I assure you the company offers its apologies for all this.
Oh, that's very nice, yes. Your apologies, that'll keep the wolf from the door, won't it?
If you'd like to wait in there, sir, we shan't keep you a moment.
So, this is where you collect the ashes, is it?
What do you know about it? You've never accumulated more than the price of your next gum shield. This ordeal is putting years on me. What have I done to deserve this?
You've got to look on the bright side, Arthur.
What bright side?
Well, you're getting your box back, aren't you?
Where is the manager? What is that lackey doing running the place?
The manager's probably helping the police with their inquiries, isn't he?
What? You suggest?
Your box, Mr. Daly, and your security card.
Thank you. Yeah, no, just a moment. Terry, please. Yeah, that'll be all, thank you. Terry, don't move from here. Don't let anyone near that box. Kill, if necessary. We'll go into details later.
They're hardly likely to come back, are they? I mean, I haven't counted what they got before yet. Hey!
Excuse me, young man. You're going to be leaving your bicycle here very long? Come on. Hold the handle for a minute. That's it, gotcha.
What are you doing? Is this strictly necessary? I can carry this thing without looking like a runaway slave, you know.
Stitch in 9, Terence, and I do not intend to have 2 traumas on an empty stomach. There. Anyone wants that, they've got to chop you off at the wrist.
Oh, thanks very much. I'll make sure I don't bleed all over your 25 grand, of course.
Shush. There might be a revenue narc about.
What?
Tax man.
What are you going to do with all this? Bury it at the crossroads?
The robbery of a London security firm in the early hours of the morning.
Arthur Daly, you old bandit.
Well, I never. Morty's Tony. What you doing here? I thought you was abroad.
Oh, I come and I go Arthur business like. It was CSP in there then. Someone said they'd been turned over. You just come out.
No. This is Terry. Terry, this is Tony Manzoni. Used to run a drinks club in Soho.
And the rest, how are you?
Nice to meet you. No, sorry.
Well, nice to see you, Tony, but we have to get on. Tempus fugit and all that. We must have a drink sometime.
Yeah, good idea. You still use that club of yours, the Enfield, isn't it?
No, it's the Winchester.
The Winchester, yeah, I knew it was a rifle. Well, we'll have a bevy down there then, eh, shall we?
Yeah, good idea. Oh, no! Ah, who done that?
Well, don't look at me like that. You parked it.
So you, didn't lose nothing then, Arthur? Must be your lucky day. What was it? A bit of wedge you got tucked away from the old taxman?
No, nothing like that. Just a bundle of business papers, you know. Company documentation, that sort of thing. Tiresome if they go missing, but of no value whatsoever.
Oh, yeah? Is that why your mate's done up like the prisoner Rosenda?
Oh, no, I'm just looking after the sandwiches, aren't I? Salmon and cucumber, anybody?
Terry is employed as my factotum. The security device is to ensure that he's covered for third-party fire and theft as an employee in the event of any aggro.
From your what?
Don't fret about it, Arthur. I understand. It's none of my business, eh?
Couldn't have put it better myself, Tony. Oh, just along here. Do us fine. Wheel a light here, driver, if you'd be so kind.
What are you talking about? We're miles from the lockup.
That's lovely. Thanks a lot. Well, come on, Terry. Pay the man.
Do what?
Well, I can't. I've only got credit cards. Tony, sorry, I've only got credit cards.
Don't worry about it, Arthur. You can buy me a drink.
Good idea. Ta.
See ya.
Ta-ra, Tony.
You really want them all over his eyes, didn't you, eh? You and your bundle of paper.
When's that around just here?
Oh, no, sorry, I forgot. Security, innit? What's all this about credit cards? You're not allowed a credit card. Come on then, get this off us. I'm getting chainsaws. Do you like it? Chainsaws.
Never mind that. Hang on a minute.
What are you doing? Listen.
Strike me, where'd you get that? The Tower of London?
Warehouse clearance down the docks. Solid metal. Built when we still had an empire.
Well, why didn't you put some of this in there? I mean, it would have saved all the aggro, wouldn't it?
Because I was misled into believing a security company was a security company, not a takeaway for passing villains, much to my cost.
What they used to keep in it? Rats?
Never mind that. Come on, let's get all this in there.
Well, is it all right with you if I have my arm back first?
No, Terry. I want an absolute vow of secrecy from you. Stum. Not a word to anyone, understand?
Yeah.
And don't even go shouting out in your sleep. Well, sometimes you mix with some very iffy company.
Arthur, look, I'm not going to say anything, all right? Now, where's the key?
That's all right. I've got the key. There you are.
No, not that, you pillock. This.
That thieving little toe rag. I gave him a jacks, too. He didn't give me the key.
Hello, Mr. Kramer. Tony here. Maltese. Yeah, I'm in London, Mr. Kramer, at the hotel, yeah. Well, there's been a bit of an upset this end. That address you gave me for the drop, well, it got turned over last night. No, it's straight up. It's in the papers and everything. I thought they might be friends of yours, Mr. Of course not, no. What do you want me to do, then? All right, I'll be here.
According to police investigating the crime this morning, the full value of the deposit boxes raided by the gang may never be known, with many depositors reluctant to reveal their contents.
Hello. Yeah, right. Hello, Mr. Kramer. Get it sorted. Yeah, tomorrow. No, fine by me. You're picking up the tab, Mr. Kramer. Where shall I take it? Yeah, got that. He'll know me, will he? Right. 11 o'clock sharp. No, of course I won't, Mr. Kramer. More than my life's worth, innit? Yes, Mr. Kramer. I know you are.
Well, tell her to hurry up and get over it then. No one's going to bung half a quid in the slot to watch her with a runny nose and a Beecham's powder, are they? Oh, hey, hang on. Ain't you got a sister or something? Just my luck. All right.
Billy?
What?
Guess who I've just seen on the telly just now?
The Archangel Gabriel.
Look, I'm serious, Billy.
What is this, Mastermind? How do I know?
Maltese bloody Tony on the telly just now.
What are you on about, Des? Manzoni skipped 2 years ago.
I'm telling you, there he was, stood in the street talking with the old punts that sell motor cars. He's in London, Billy.
He'll be in little pieces if he is. You sure about this?
Of course I'm sure. I've got eyes in my head, haven't I?
Just about. Who was this motor trader?
You know him. He sold, Mickey Woods that Merc with sawdust in the gearbox. What's his name,
Daly.
That's the guy.
Arthur bloody Daly.
What are you carrying in there?
Well, I suppose you don't know, mate. So, Gordon Bennett, you could have my arm off with that. I've had enough drama without giving blood for him and all. Yeah.
All I hope is he's not getting you in anything naughty. You've got far too much form for all of that, too.
No, it's nothing like that. I'm his fat totem these days, aren't I?
His what?
Right-hand man.
Well, that sure worries me. He's got your right arm locked up already.
Yeah. Well done.
Wonderful.
Well, I better have a drink now, see if it still works, eh?
Right. Unchained Melody, eh? You remember that?
Well, it's a song.
Yeah, before your time, I expect. Jimmy Young used to sing it. Of course, that was before he became Jimmy Young. He used to make his jaw stick out sideways, I remember. Oh, my love, my darling, I hunger for your touch. Oh.
You
You better have one and all before you remember the rest of it and you stay like that.
What do you reckon, Nick?
Don't know. Look, I'll wait here. You go and see what Billy says, all right?
Good idea.
Yeah.
Nobody about, Gov. Gate's locked. Wouldn't take much to break into the office, there. You want us to take a look?
Nah. I can do without him calling the law before I've had a word with him. Maltese will get wind of it and bolt.
All right. What do you want us to hang about?
Oh, he won't be back now. Check around a bit, Des. Find out where he drinks. And if you get hold of him, bring him to me, right?
No problem.
Make sure he can still talk, though, eh? I don't want him spitting teeth all over my carpet. You can have your fun with Maltese when we lay hands on him.
Can I help you, sir? Oh, yes. I'm looking for an alarm system for lock-up premises. Not mine. Someone else's. I don't have one.
Really? Well, if it's a full system you'd need a specialist firm. They'll tell you what you need and install it for you.
Oh, no, I don't want... my friend doesn't want men in blue overalls swarming all over the place, you know. No, what he had in mind was a more cost-effective method of dissuasion, if I can find one for him, at a reasonable price.
Well, if you want to do it on the cheap, there's, a floodlight system you could put up for 50 quid. Ready to go.
That seems very reasonable. How does it work? In layman's terms?
Infrared.
Really?
Triggers off 2 floodlights. Works on body heat, car engines. Stays on or switches itself off on a timer.
Oh, yeah, I can see the logic of that. That would save my friend money on his power bills, wouldn't it?
Hello, Georgie. You all right?
Yeah, wonderful. Booking it for a couple of weeks next year, aren't I?
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't bring the family. Had a little touch today. Might give you something to think about. Guess who's been spotted enjoying the fresh air today?
Tell me.
Only that rotten fellow what marked your card with the vice squad, Georgie. That same geezer what got you banged up in here, saving his own skin. Don't tell me you've forgotten his name. Must be all the interesting things you get up to in here.
Yeah. Slipped right out of my head. Bet he's forgotten mine, too. Jog his memory for me, would you? Very hard.
Got the car back, then? What are you doing?
Mutilating myself, no thanks to you. Why couldn't you have got here 5 minutes earlier?
Beware the dog? Really? Well, where is it, then? Or is that just to let us know you're in?
Very comical. Is it likely I will keep a dog in there with my stock? That is part of a sophisticated system I am installing while I've got that wedge on the premises.
What, beware the dog sign without a dog? What's sophisticated about that, apart from the fact you don't have to feed it, I suppose?
Psychiatry, Terry. Plant the fear of slavering jaws in the mind of the average villain, he's off like a rabbit. Why do you think the law has all them Alsatians? They're not herding German sheep, are they?
No, but they do bark. Who's going to do that? You, eh? I don't see you out there. Woof, woof. Bowsy, wowsy, bowsy, wowsy.
That is the first weapon in my fight against the intruder. That is the next one. Have a butcher's. Be careful.
Cool, you've been lashing out, haven't you? What is it?
That is technically known as a false house alarm. Couple of batteries for the little light, screw it on the wall, and for all they know, you're wired up to Scotland Yard. Very subtle, I thought.
Subtle? It's a joke. You're not wired to anything.
Yeah, but the lad who's intent on a felony don't know that, do he? That is a visual deterrence, Terence. Terry, very useful when there's villains around. Behold.
What is that?
State of the art, that is. See that?
Yeah.
That is a genuine infrared microwave sensor.
Microwave?
Invisible, but all-seeing.
What's it do? Make the toast and then fire it at 'em?
Bring the ladder.
I'll get a ladder.
If you had two brain cells to rub together, you'd see what it does. Stick a ladder just there. If you walk in front of this, you get caught in a sudden blaze of light. Pinpointed. No hiding place. Here, hold it. Now, don't drop it.
Lights, eh? What's that for when the alarm don't go off and the dog don't bark?
Look, just stop nosing it and hand it here, will you?
Here you go.
Yeah, oh, no. Hang on. No, you get up and make yourself useful. I can't do it. I get vertigo. I've gone all giddy.
Certainly gone all something to cop for this lot. Still, if they're all deaf and frightened of fairy lights, it should really scare them off, shouldn't it?
Evening, pal.
Good evening, gents. What can I do for you?
We're looking for a motor trader. Drinks down here. Arthur Daly.
Oh, yeah.
Is he around, John?
The name's Dave, and Arthur generally gets in later than this.
Oh, yeah? Well, we'll have a bevy and wait then, shall we, Mick?
Yeah. Sounds favourite. Got any grouch?
Oh, sorry, gents. I can't serve you unless you are members. I mean, that is the rules of the club. I can give you a proposal form, though. I'll just find the damn thing.
Come on, this isn't watering hole, is it?
Oh, no, there ain't a lot of water drunk here. Did you want to see Arthur on business or social?
Business. And a bit of social, if he's up to it.
Look, if he ain't at his car lot, he's probably down his lockup back at the old brewery. You could try that.
All right, we'll do that. If he's not there, we'll come back here later. Tell him Billy Lynch wants a word, will you?
Billy Lynch?
Yeah. You know, Billy Lynch.
Right.
See ya, John.
Well, come on, then. It's all systems go out there. Or it would be if anything went.
You can be as caustic as you like. This is my investment I'm protecting, not yours. You'd have blown it all on the donkeys by 4 o'clock. You should be very grateful to me.
I am. Oh, yeah, I am. All right, then?
Yep. Yeah, no! That is all activated up there. You've got to creep round it.
Mustn't wake Fang either, eh? No.
You'll set it off.
Good to be back, you know. Don't know how much you miss it when you're on the off.
The off?
Travelling. Abroad, like.
You have been aboard for a long time?
Couple of years, nearly. I had a business going with a fella, but it went a bit bad. He was being naughty, so I ducked out and left him with it. Wound up in Marbella. A lot of money in Marbella.
Yes, I think. So, why are you here now? For holiday?
No, I'm moving some funds for a friend of mine. Got to see a man tomorrow, then I'm off. Ain't good for my health, stay here too long.
Same for me, too. It's too damp in London. Gives everybody bad chest.
Oh. I wouldn't say that. Tell you what, darling. We'll have another one here, shall we? Then we'll go to a club. See an old friend of mine. Very funny man. How's that sound?
Club? Oh, yes. Last week I was in tram. Lot of noise.
Oh, well, we'll go in a taxi then.
It was pure panic.
Panic. Look at that little run-in this morning. I had criminal deprivation, a clamp from John Law, a street urchin trying to rob me blind, and your endless lip. And how did I cope with that?
That's what I said, pure panic.
No. What you fail to understand in your ignorance is the difference between panic and an heightened state of mental awareness.
Arthur!
What's the matter with you? Put it on my slate. No, on second thoughts, let him pay for it. He still owes me for that padlock you ruined.
Do what? You put it on his slate.
I hate to break up this little tiff, but I've got a message for you, Arthur. I had a couple of geezers in here just now looking for you.
Eh? Who were they? What do they want?
I don't know. I didn't recognise them, but they said they had a message for you. They said, Billy Lynch wants a word with you. End of message.
Billy Lynch? What's Billy Lynch want to see me for?
I didn't say. I don't think they wanted to wish you a happy birthday.
Are you the geezer that runs that strip club?
Yeah, the one in Berwick Street.
Yeah, Val used to work there.
That's right, yeah. Who's Val?
They look very tasty.
Where'd they go?
Well, I thought you might have seen them. I sent them down the lockup.
Say that again?
I sent them down the lockup. I knew Terry would be with you if I was going to get naughty. Terry!
See that? Heightened state of mental awareness.
Awesome, innit?
There's nobody about. He's like a Scarlet Pimpernel, this Daly.
Yeah. We'll have one more crack at that club then. Knock it on the head, all right? And then we get back to Billy and see what he says about it.
Right, fair enough.
Here, Dave. Look.
Good evening, miss.
Evening, Chief. Tony Manzoni used to pop in here with Arthur way back.
Oh, yeah? How you keeping?
Top of the world. This is Imogen.
Hello.
Pleased to meet you, young lady. Well, what you gonna have?
I like to dance. You have no dancing?
No dancing, no. Well, we don't get much call for dancing, really.
Use a couple of vodkas and tonic, Chief. Well, you know Arthur then, right?
He had a run. You just missed him.
Oh, shame.
I think this is not a club. It is a bar. We drink this and go to club, yes? For dancing?
Dance all night, darling, I promise you.
Yeah, there's no need to rush off. I mean, I can always put the radio on for you.
Couple of drinks, Chief, eh?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Well, Colditz is all quiet by the look of it.
Oh, they could have cut the wires. You could break into that door with hammer and chisel if you wanted to. Go on, go and look. I'll wait and see if anyone comes out.
Oh, you'll wait, will you? Yeah. That'd be a great comfort while they're all jumping all over me. I'll tell them, get off, Arthur's waiting.
Go on. Watch out for the infra what's name.
What?
What you done?
You got any Catherine wheels, Arthur?
What are we going to do if he's in there? I mean, the geezer behind the ramp wasn't all that friendly, was he?
Ah, it's no problem. But we'll take an elbow each and walk Daly out if we have to. You can smack mate if you feel like it.
Hold on a minute. I think we've struck it lucky, yeah? That's Maltese, isn't it?
It isn't all. Yeah, that's more like it. That's Manzoni.
We've had a result with it, my son.
Thank you.
Hello, Maltese. Going somewhere nice?
Come here, you little weasel.
It's very painful, I think.
50 quid for a rotten firework display. Terry! Oi, oh, there you are. Yeah, come on, rouse yourself. It's broad daylight. The bird is on the wing out there.
Good luck to him and all. It was broad daylight before I got any sleep.
You didn't have any trouble, did you?
Yeah, I had trouble trying to sleep on that thing curled up like that dog you haven't got.
What's wrong with being a night watchman? I said I'd put you on wages. You are being paid for sleeping.
Sleeping? I love that. You try sleeping on that.
Well, you won't have to get used to it. I'll have my assets redeployed by the time your head clears.
Good. What are you going to do with it all, then?
Aha. I shall do what I am best at, Terry. I shall use my business flair to diversify. I spotted an opportunity yesterday when I was pauperising myself with all that security rubbish. Spare parts.
What, for cars or people? I can see you doing arms and legs.
You know, you're worse in the morning. Car parts I'm talking about. Terrible markup.
I'll see you later.
Where you going?
For some breakfast.
Oh, no, you're not. You're staying here. Well, my cash flow is still at risk. If you want wages, I'll bring you back a sandwich.
No, hold on. Look, I haven't even had a shave.
Well, don't worry. It's fashionable. You look like one of them upper-class guppies.
A tart? You had him, and the two of you couldn't handle a tart. Let him walk away.
It wasn't like that, Gov. I had her. I tripped over a chair. By the time I got up, well, he'd bolted. Des couldn't catch him either, you know.
He ain't been back since. You sure of that?
No. I mean, we've been there all night. And Des is still there.
Oh. Well, he better keep his eyes open then. Let's hope he don't get mugged by some little old lady. If he's on his toes, he's got to get help from somewhere. Get that Arthur Daly here, now.
Right, Daly. Right away.
Yeah, and if you can't handle it, send Rita. You can stay downstairs and do her job.
Barry? Arthur Daly. Well, you know me, Barry. Early to bed. That's the secret. Hey, listen, that consignment of parts you had, you still got them? Negotiable. I'll have to knock them out second hand, won't I? All right, all right. You let me know and I'll send my man over. OK, ta-da. Well, can't you knock? This is an office. I was having a personal conversation
You're
there.
Arthur Daly, aren't you?
I might be. Who are you?
Billy Lynch wants to have a little chat with you, my son.
Hey,
Come on, lively.
Hey! You're on private property here. I'm a taxpayer. You can't do this. Get off. Listen, you're in London, you know, not Beirut.
Shut your mouth, Daly.
I can have charges brought. I don't know why you can't behave in a more civilised fashion. You never heard of the telephone? Look, what's your coat, will you? What's your coat?
Bye-bye, Henrietta.
Right, come on. Sorry, dear.
Here he is, Gov.
Don't let me interrupt anything, Billy. I'm just a law-abiding citizen who's been dragged here against his will by this lunk. What's all this about, anyway?
It's all about your Maltese, mate, Arthur. Your friend and mine. Where is he?
Manzoni? How should I know? Apart from an unavoidable 5 minutes yesterday, I hardly know the man. I can't help it if I'm buttonholed, can I? What's he done, anyway?
He left my brother doing a two-stretch for a lorry load of porn what they shipped in. Half of it was his, so he's got a smacking coming. And if I think you're holding out on me, we'll take your face apart right now. How's that sound?
Hello, Terry. Am I glad to see you, pal? Give us a minute, will you?
Yeah, of course. What's up?
Everything, mate. Listen, we don't know each other, but you're Arthur's muscle, right?
Yeah, that's right. I'm odd job, aren't I?
If I don't lay my hands on some dosh I got stashed away at the Great Western Royal and make it to the drop, I'm brown bread. And Arthur's caught up in the cock-up and all. He's in trouble, mate. You've got to get a result for the pair of us.
Arthur's in trouble. Where is he?
Billy Lynch is after him.
Come here.
So, Maltese ain't been near you since yesterday. No phone calls, no cries for help.
On my life, Billy. He scrounged a lift in a cab when my motor was shackled. I was glad to see the back of him. I never did trust the man.
You're not a bad judge. All right, then, Arthur. I'll buy that for now. But if you get so much as a sniff of him, you tell me. Unless you fancy waking up in bandages. Capiche?
I will be on the blower, William. Stand on me at the first sighting. I'm sorry we've had to have this little contretemps. Here, look, have a card. Then you can keep me in touch with events without having to send Tarzan here.
Yeah.
Can your boy give me a lift back? Because I'll never get a cab round here.
Get him out of here.
Very kind.
Come on, you.
Get your hands off me.
So Billy's after you, and Arthur's going to get a pasting for it. Not exactly kosher, is it?
Of course it ain't, but I can't go handing myself over. I've got a man to meet. I'll be in concrete if I don't, and I can't do that till Mick and Des are out the frame. You've got to help me sort this, Terry. You're all I got, mate.
Yeah, I can see that. Hold on, one mess at a time, all right? I'll go and pull Arthur out that club. You stay here.
Terry,
I've got to make that meet. I mean, I've got to.
Hard luck. Look, I'm not letting Arthur get jumped on just to suit your timetable. Stay here, I won't be long.
Yeah, but...
Look, relax. Make yourself a nice cup of tea, eh?
Very thoughtful, Squire. I forget our earlier fracas this time. Revise what Manzoni's. Should try for the advanced driver's certificate.
Terry? Terry?
Oh, my God!
Oh.
You! Oh! What are you doing here?
Long story, Arthur. I'm sorry about this, but it's you or me, right?
Oh, no violence. I mustn't be hit. I'm a sick man.
All right. Get in there. Go on.
Hey? I can't go in there.
Get in there, Arthur!
All right, I'm going. I see they get you for this, Manzoni. I see they hunt you down.
I'd rather have the law on me than the fellas I'm talking to, Arthur. I wouldn't even be safe inside if I come up short with them.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Think of it as a loan, eh?
A loan? I don't give loans. Leave it alone. That's my life savings you're stealing.
Well, we get a bit of change anyway. I'll leave your keys for you here, shall I? I'm sorry, Arthur, mate. Ta-ta.
Oh, don't go, don't leave me. I'll suffocate. I'll get hydrophobia. Oh, Terry, my money.
Mr. Manzoni, I believe you have something for me from Mr. Kramer in Marbella.
Eddie, yes. It's all there, Chief. Don't worry.
Of course it is. You'd hardly be entrusted with it otherwise, would you?
Arthur!
Open the cage. Open the cage.
What are you doing in there?
Slipping fast. Let me out, Terry. Keys on the desk. Oh, thank God you came. I couldn't have lasted much longer.
It's all right. Here. Oh. There you go.
Oh!
Well, what happened?
I've been robbed. Robbed and bludgeoned by that monstrous Malteser. Where were you?
I was running around Soho like a blue-ass fly looking for you, wasn't I?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, dear.
What was he doing here? I tried to fend him off, but he went berserk. You didn't bring him here, did you? You're not part of this perpetration.
Don't be a diddlo. He turned up here and, well, I told him to stay.
You what? Are you brain dead or something? With all this money here? What'd you do, chuck him the keys and stroll off to have breakfast?
I was trying to pull you out of a scrape at the time. I told him to stay here because I thought he was a pal of yours. How come he left all that?
I don't know, probably rubbed salt in the wound. But the important thing is, where is the rest of it? And much more important, where is he now? Dial 999.
No. Look. The only thing I do know is he had a meet somewhere, right? That bird.
Oh, God. I've been assaulted and battered and all you can think of is birds.
No. He was in the Winchester with a bird. I mean, maybe she'll know where he's going or something.
Eh?
Look, phone Dave. It's got to be worth a try for that amount of money, isn't it?
No, you do it. I can't. I can't.
Mr. Rajnikant to the reception, please.
Fellas, let's talk about it, shall we?
Well, excuse me, love, is there a lady called Imogen working here? Tall blonde job. Excuse me, are you Imogen?
Yeah? I help you, yes?
Well, yes, yeah, I think you could. Very much so, as it happens.
So when these men came for Tony, I hit them, but he runs away. He's in trouble, I think.
Well, he will be if it catches up with him. If this don't work, he'll have old Bill on his case.
You are old Bill?
No, I'm Arthur. Arthur Daly. I am the aggrieved party.
Oh, I'm sorry. How you find me? I was not long in your club.
Oh, well, no, see, the man at the club, Dave, he never forgets a face. Oh, hold on. No, you've got to keep your... That's it. Keep your left up.
Excuse me, my dear. Come here. Look, keep your mind off that for a minute, will you? Listen, if he's here, we can call the law, no messing. I want the money back, but I want you to dismain him first. I want rough justice, Terry. The rougher, the better.
Don't want much, do you?
Good afternoon, sir. Can I help you?
Yes, we're looking for Mr. Manzoni, foreign, Malteser from Malta. Is he in?
Mr. Manzoni left the hotel about half an hour ago.
Gone, is he? Marvellous.
Look, he didn't leave any messages, did he?
No.
No. I just thought he might want to say thank you. Thank you. Look, I'm sorry about wrecking your lunch hour. Maybe I could make it up to you, you know. Take you out somewhere.
With old Bill?
No, I think we'll leave old Bill at home. Just you and me, eh?
Terry!
All right.
Oh, yes, I think. Telephone me first. I give you my number.
Smashing. Hiya.
Terry!
Hey, Do.
Hey, Do. See you soon.
Come on, I don't want to stand around waiting to be robbed again.
All right. Bye-bye. Well, she's a bit tasty, though, isn't she? So it's the law, then, is it?
Well, what else can I do? I can't let robbery with violence go unremarked. I don't want Plod crawling all over the car lot with his fingerprint powder. Be customs and excise next.
There's a problem. But why not call Billy? He might have had a result.
Oh, that's an
No
idea.
need for that, Terry. I've seen him.
You again. Terry, put one on him, Terry. Hit him.
Oh, don't be stupid. Look at him.
Yeah. Don't mind if I sit down, do you?
Who did this, Billy?
Then Des. Then Nick had a little go.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, very nice. Mind you, you earned it, you treacherous little bandit. Where's my money?
I had to give it to a fella, Arthur. That's what it was all about. Funny, innit? I don't even know what it was for.
Funny? Funny? Terry, drag him out and hit him. Go on.
How about Arthur? Mine was the hotel. I went back for it, didn't I? It's here for you.
20 grand? All of it?
On the nail.
Are you saying you got a good idea and then went back for it? He ain't all bad, Arthur.
Well, you didn't have to stand up to him while he was wielding the cosh.
I'll have the bag back.
Well, fair's fair. Oh, look at the mess you made of that back seat. Claret all over the place. Oh, well, you'll have to buy it now, won't you?
If you want to, I'll change the situation. Right people, right time, just the wrong location. I've got a good idea. Just you keep me near. I'll be so good for you. I could be so good for you. I'm gonna help you. Love you like you want me to. I'll do anything for you. I'll be so good for you. I could be so good for you.
আপনি কিন্তু দেখতে যথেষ্ট সুন্দরী একজন মানুষ, দেখতে বেশ রোমান্টিক, যেন শেক্সপিয়ারের নাটকের কোনো নায়িকার মতো। ভেবেছিলাম, কিন্তু আপনি তো পুরোটাই মর্মান্তিক। যে কোনো মানুষ আপনাকে দেখে মর্মাহত হতে পারে।
এইখানে গাড়ি থামা। আমার হালকা হতে 1 মাস সময় লেগেছে।
আপনার 1 মাস সময় লাগে? আমার হালকা হতে তো 1 মিনিট লাগে।
আমার কাছে মনে হয় জীবনসঙ্গী এমন হওয়া উচিত যার সাথে আপনি প্রতিটা মুহূর্ত উপভোগ করতে পারবেন, সারাক্ষণ খুনসুটিতে মেতে থাকতে পারবেন এবং তার মনে এমনভাবে বসবাস করবেন যে আপনার দিকে সে একটাবার তাকালেই বলে দিতে পারবে যে তার বেঁচে থাকার কারণই আপনি।
পথে চলতে চলতে, কথা বলতে বলতে, কখন যেন হলে আমার।
জানি গল্পে গল্পে, মিশে অল্পে অল্পে, আমিও হয়ে গেছি তোমার।
ছোট ছোট ভুল ফুটে হলো ফুল, যে তোমাকে পেলাম।
গুটি গুটি পায়ে স্বপ্নের নাই, আমি ভেসে গেলাম।
আপনি কি মনে করেছেন একজন মানুষ আমার জীবন থেকে চলে গিয়েছে এবং আপনি সেই সুযোগটা কাজে লাগিয়ে আপনার ফিলিংসগুলো আমার কাছে এক্সপ্রেস করবেন আর আমি সেটা হ্যাপিলি অ্যাকসেপ্ট করে নিব? এই হচ্ছে আপনার বন্ধুত্বের নমুনা?
রোদের পাখি তোর শহরে, আমার মনের স্বপ্ন ঘিরে। ওরে পাখি ওরে সারাক্ষণ, তোর শহরে বৃষ্টি হলে ভিজে আমার মন।
Qua đường luôn bớt. Đây reverse 1 tỷ lần nè, reverse 1 tỷ lần càng mạnh. Reverse 15 lần, khiếp thằng này reverse 1500 lần. What the hell man? Ủa nó vậy broccoli. 1500 lần thật sự là ổn. Giờ mình là one 3, mình không quan tâm thằng Tana làm gì cả. Ok thầy rồi. I see you again. Để lắp đồ cho ấy á, cho lấy đồ cho Asia. Bên chi lên bên chi linh binh à vẫn đập đồng đấy chứ. Anh đã chỉnh như thế rồi. 6 7 8 9 34 35 36 37 38 39 42 45 36 37 39 180 vòng à? 10 này, 7 này, 2 lần perfect này. Đúng. 3 lần hết liên tục. Ai à? Trung tâm. Thua lại. Ê, tao gặp lại thằng này Dương ơi. Thằng này tao thua ở trận trước này. Thua thằng này trận trước này, sao tao đái vào thì lúc đánh xong trận sao ấy. Thế tao vào trận luôn, thế tao vào trận luôn. Đó, cả thằng này nữa này. Thằng này cũng ở trận trước này. Hai thằng tao 1 trong 2 trận trước. Nó để ý tên đi, mình nhớ là đi. Gặp lại à. Vẫy tay xin chào. Nhận vật đến sau. Nhau. Mà Ngọc Mường không muốn rời. Được sao? Ô giờ mình còn chưa ở đây Ari. Nếu mà nhặt Ari vậy, chú búa Ari không? Bình an ở phía trước cho trong ai phải không? Nhưng mà chẳng không sao qua. Vẫy tay xin chào. Mày đi đâu chôn à? Mình tạm ấy. Mình tạm rồi quan tiếp. Từ xong rồi ơi à. Làm tên đánh cũng bành. Sợ đấy. Nếu đánh cây Sa Long Vương thì thua đấy.
ভালোবাসা সুন্দর, ভালোবাসাও সুন্দর। মানুষ নিজের অজান্তেই ভালোবেসে ফেলে।
আমারও মনে হয় কি জানেন, আপনার মতো জানাশোনা কাউকে না আমার বিয়ে করা উচিত।
এটা কি উপলক্ষে?
ম্যাডাম, ফুলটা গ্রহণ করুন, তারপরে বলতেছি।
ভোটার আইডি কার্ডে যার স্বাক্ষরের জায়গায় টিপসই দেয়, এখানে কেউ ডাক্তার।
এই দুইজনের মধ্যে যে আগে ম্যাডামের মন জয় করতে পারবে, ম্যাডাম তার।
একদিন না দেখলে তোমায় বন্ধু আন্ধার লাগে সব, তোমার এই প্রেমে এমনই টান।
রোগীদের তো ডক্টরের কাছে আসলে ব্যথা কমে যায়, আপনি তো উল্টো হলো কেন? আপনি কি একটু উল্টা?
তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, যেও না বন্ধু আমার, ভুলিয়া ভুলিয়া।
আমার মনে হয় আমার সমস্যা কপালে। ম্যাডাম, আমার কপালে নেই, আমার কপালে আছে দাগ।
Mày Mày biết kiếm cái này. Tôi biết kiếm sự bình chi linh ấy. Kia na cầm kiếm này. À, cái đem máu này. Kia na cầm kiếm này. Rồi. Thằng lấy rồi. Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Tranh mày tranh để tranh với tao. Nhiều record á. 233 vòng. Mình có đầu bây giờ. Nhà báo á. Vậy cũng trừ đi 30% đó. 20% kiếp quỷ à. 100 không? 110 à. Kiểu tầm 5. Ủa? Để được năng khoảng 70 bình. Ai mà lại ai mày người vào nè rồi hiện tại wow một tỷ lắm 50 rồi khoảng là bao nhiêu nhỉ? 2 thì tính rưỡi à? 5 thì bỏ 250. Đủ. Mày được không? Mày ghê 250 mày. năm nay của ông này 29 này, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 25, 26, 27, 29, 3, 35, 36, 6, 3, 7, 40 à? 35, 39, 40, không 40 à? 98 à? Ai, 98 ai? Phải bay một khó khăn rồi. What the hell?
তোমাকে 15 লাখ টাকাই দিতে হবে। তুমি যদি দিতে না পারো তোমার বাবাকে কল দাও। তোমার যত জমি জিরাত বাড়িতে যা যা আছে এগুলো বেচা হইলেও তোমরা আমাদের টাকা পাই পাই করে শোধ করবা।
একটা ব্যাপার কি খেয়াল করছো? শহরে কিন্তু দুইটা রূপ, রাতের এক রূপ, দিনের আর এক।
বেঁধেছি ঘর হৃদয়ের পর, গাঢ় সবুজ ওই গহীন বনে।
আরে ব্রো, সবসময় চিল থাকতে হবে, কিচ্ছু মাথায় নেওয়া যাবে না।
ভালোবাসা হচ্ছে একজন আরেকজনের উপর ভরসা করে, একজন আরেকজনের হাতের উপর হাত রেখে এই জীবনটা কাটিয়ে দেয়া। কিছু মানুষ এই রাত জেগে থাকে আর টাকার বিনিময়ে সুখ খোঁজে। বসুন।
এখন তো সিরিয়াস হওয়া উচিত, তাই না? আমি তো কোথাও যাচ্ছি না পার্টি করতে। তুমি কেন যাচ্ছ? কেন বন্ধ করতে পারতেছো না বলো তো? কার যে কোথায় সুখ সেটা তার প্রিয় মানুষটাও কখনো জানতে পারে না।
পাশাপাশি তবু যাচ্ছি বিপরীতে, কাছাকাছি তবু যাচ্ছি বহু দূরে।
হাই, ইউ লুক গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Thì 400 à? 400. Đây kiếm thêm năng lượng này. Somos 700 rồi, rebirth được một lần nữa. Ok. Bây giờ sẽ rebirth thêm 10 anh quay qua kia anh binh. Sẽ là bố của qua kia. Yes. Thua hoài à? Không cơ hội thắng à? Át một thực sự là khó đấy. Sẽ lấy một cái đồ ánh sáng đi, sẽ là cái cung xanh ánh sáng đi. Hai cái giảm hiệu hai bên nhỉ? Thôi cái để đang kéo một cái vùng đồ. Về rồi 25 chắc là nốt nào nữa thì lên 8 vậy. Lại là cái thằng Zurich này, sao nó vẫn lên được con ấy bài như là con Zurich bài lâu dài rồi nó còn Nautilus nữa. Mình cầm tận 4 con Nautilus rồi chúng nó vẫn còn à. Ê xong ý làm mày không ba được, thua không? Thua à. Ok rồi, gì rồi, top mấy đây? Chưa đi, sắp đi. Anh đi xa rồi, anh không lái xe nữa, anh đắp mộ rồi, không thể nào rai khát được. Khóc U Linh à, em phải cút cút đi. Đây đi cho đỡ bị bắn vào đầu. Cày tê tại bị bắn cặp tự. Kéo ra xì ra. Ui rồi ôi, cặp bóng may mắn cô ba nhưng mà ít tiền không sao, ít tiền. Tích xong rồi bao nhiêu máu, có 5.000 máu rồi sao? Chắc thế. Bế mày Đối kia ông chết à? Đối kia xét bế không được. Không thấu mấy cái cùng đao. Chậm quá. Đây đừng người nó vả. Rồi nó vả trước à? Mày tí thua. Đi chợ nhà xem một cái cung đi. Sợ nhà một cái cung đi. Anh cũng sắp không đi rồi, anh sẽ được đi chợ trước. Ai à?
দরকার পড়লে একটা রিকশাওয়ালাকে বিয়ে করবো, তারপর তোকে বিয়ে করতে
তুমি যদি মরে যাও আমি তোমাকেই বিয়ে করব।
দেখো দেখো বিয়ে এত সোজা।
আমার 5টা কন্ডিশন।
কয়টা?
5টা।
আমি জেডি সাফায়েত রমরাজন। স্যার এটা তো ভোটার আইডি কার্ড স্যার।
বাড়িতেই করবেন নাকি হোটেলে?
না না, আপনি যেমনটা ভাবছেন বিষয়টা তা না। ভাই আপনি তো করবেন।
তোমাকে দিয়ে হবে না, আমি জানতাম। শুধু শুধু সময় নষ্ট করো না।
ভাই আপনি তো অনন্ত দলিল না যে অসম্ভবকে সম্ভব করে আপনার কাজ।
জিমি
কি হচ্ছে?
আচ্ছা
আঙ্গের একদম বইরা দিমু। যাচ্ছে সব বাইর কর।
শর্ত দিয়ে বিয়ে শর্ত দিয়ে বিয়ে।
ভাই যে বয়সে মানুষ গার্লফ্রেন্ডের কামড় খায়, সে বয়সে আপনি কুত্তার কামড় খেয়ে হাসপাতালে ভর্তি হয়েছেন।
Phím mới xoay màn hình mà cần gì đâu, cần gì cho đâu. Về phím mới xoay được màn hình mà, nó chỉ cần mình xoay góc màn hình thôi. Mà vừa di chuyển vừa xoay góc màn hình nhá, gì sẽ một công đôi việc. Ba tiếng là 120 của bọn mình. Nổi không? Nổi. Chưa tài đâu. Rồi quay. Mới đầu nó sao anh hồi đầu tiên anh làm có mỗi mình anh làm biết anh bảo là anh quay bao nhiêu tiếng một ngày không? Hồi đấy là anh không đi học mấy. Thời xong rồi anh quay 20 tiếng một ngày thì gì anh quay được 2 tiếng. Quay được mắc là 5 tiếng rồi, nhiều nhất là đấy quay nhiều nhất là 5 tiếng một ngày có quay được. Hai trận à? Được cái nhở? Quỷ đấy. Được à? Trước của anh treo cái game mà quay hiện chữ auto file to đủ trên màn hình cơ, bọn anh treo cái đấy thì bọn anh bắn gì cơ. Sao bây giờ nó không bảo gì, sao bây giờ nó bắt đầu giả trứng ấy, tôi hiểu. Thầy quay tiếng như vậy thầy sang cái đấy nghỉ tí, ngồi tí một tiếng nữa xong rồi đi tắm đi mình. Chết rồi, Dương này à thôi đéo số tài thì ta đứng lại tao lấy. Anh tập anh chưa tập chân tuần đầu anh chưa tập chân giờ ảo ấy. Anh tập lại bài kiểu tập lại cho quen máy của vai ngực tay ấy, lưng ấy. Chưa làm sao chưa quen, chưa tập nhất cái chân béo như lợn chơi tuần mỡ mà chôn đấy, chân tuần mỡ. Cái thằng Hiếu Khôi nó cứ tập mỗi bài một tí ấy. Thì khó chịu vãi. Cái gì? Chưa chôn quá. Này Hiếu ở chôn đúng không? Này thôi không, tí bèo à? Yes. Cái gì vậy? Sao anh làm người này? Về em ơi. Anh quay 6 tiếng rồi, giờ quay thêm 7 này, 1 tiếng nữa 8 tiếng vì cũng 8 tiếng. Nhìn đồng anh dậy từ sáng anh quay anh Vũ quay Vũ lúc nào cũng là trưa mới vào mà. Xong rồi Hồng Tuấn biết gì không? Anh bảo là thằng Tuấn lúc chiều lúc Hoàng Vũ đi nghỉ rồi ấy. Còn Tuấn bảo là lúc Hoàng Vũ xem phim, Tuấn bảo là mai các bố có dậy quay sáng không, nó vào. Tôi bảo là tao thì tầm 9 giờ quay rồi, nó bảo 9 giờ. Còn thằng Vũ thì lúc nào cũng tầm trưa trưa nó ăn xong nó mới vào. Thế là Tuấn bảo là không được rồi, tối phải giục tôi. Anh bảo phải chưa? Phải chưa? Định giục Vũ dậy sáng mà. Cho bố. Khác mà, mới đầu là chỉ có 50 tiếng, tháng này đâu, tháng sau anh nhận lương xong của anh mới làm tiếp cơ. Yên nó dục 50 tiếng nữa trước ngày 15, trước ngày nhận lương luôn. Xong à, không phải trước ngày 15 luôn Vũ ơi. Nó trước tuần sau. Tuần sau là đấy, là tuần đấy. Không phải là trước ngày 15 nó bìm đấy. Nó nói thêm với mình thôi. Nhưng bảo là tuần sau, đến tuần sau là phải từng đấy, là cần có từng đấy nhỉ? Không phải. Lớp mà. Thằng Cương còn làm được 10 tiếng, 11 tiếng 400.000 kìa. Có bao nhiêu cố thôi. Yes. Vũ còn bao nhiêu? 30 á? Vũ còn 30 hả Vũ? Ok thầy ơi. Anh không nghe bao nhiêu. Bởi mai chủ nhật, mai thực sự một ngày quay ác quỷ ấy. Chuẩn không? Thực sự là vẽ không giống thật đâu. Anh mà đi anh cũng thế Vũ, anh mang ngay đồ ăn ở nhà đi. Đéo đến đấy ăn đéo. Tao đến đấy tao ăn rồi, trước đến đấy nhà tao còn đi ăn này, đéo có gì lẩu hải sản bên Nhật. Đéo quen vị nhà lắm. Mà nhà anh cũng ông già anh còn dẫn anh vào trong chợ ăn cơm như cơm sinh viên cơ. Nếu mày hiểu. Ông già anh còn dẫn anh vào chợ đấy ăn cơm như cơm sinh viên cơ. Đúng quen vị mà. Về thì tính sau. Xong rồi có một nhà nhá, 2 nhà bán cơm như thế giống nhau ở cạnh nhau luôn, một nhà. Lại giống cái thằng vẫn đăng bài trường tao à? Giống cái thằng bảo làm các bạn chép bài được điểm cao hơn các bạn được học các kiểu à? Lại giống cái thằng đấy à? Quỷ nó chịu đâu. Bà sao tốt đợi tôi ra trường à? Phải không? Mày phải học giỏi những người dùng phao chứ hả cái thằng ngu. Mày phải học giỏi cái thằng không dùng phao chứ, cái thằng ngu này. Mấy thằng dùng phao chắc gì điểm cao. Mày phải học, phải hơn chúng nó chứ. Chắc cái đấy đồ bóng cay đéo rồi, cái bọn đấy lại đéo rồi. Chưa thằng bóng cay lên đăng bài bức xúc, mình thích bức xúc không? Cứ bức xúc phải cút rồi. Vũ comment cho tao là bức xúc thì cút sang trường khác học. Bảo đấy. Chỉ gì qua của nó mà gửi lợn đi. Nhờ cái môn cuối đã áp điểm lên là quân Vũ à? Cái môn cuối tự luận đi đã áp điểm lên. Với về quân sự đổi tóc màu hồng ngọc, tôi đổi tóc như boy phố ấy. Chun Vũ. Người quân để tóc như boy phố ấy Vũ. Chuẩn chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Xe pháp loại cương nó ghi của tao ép ở đây ở trong khi tao thi lại xe rồi. Cái gì ép tao? Hành vi khách hàng đeo áp à? Quản trị marketing B. Út, hai tỏi lời quay, lời bay quá thôi, nhặt mũ rồi ngồi đổ luôn chứ không. Lời bay quá. Làm chi? Mày làm gì? Nếu mà tầm 15 ngày 15 á, ngày 15 mà ngày thứ hai à? Không được rồi. Thứ ba đi học. Thứ ba đi học. Quả đấy em mà về vào thứ sáu thì anh có 3 ngày để về thì còn về được bên trên luôn đấy. Thứ sáu trong cái tuần đấy, hoặc là trước, hoặc là thứ sáu trước tuần đấy về 12. Nhưng mà mình phải quay viết mày em, mình phải quay viết mày à? Nếu không biết, nếu không biết được em tỉnh cho anh không? Yeah. Sang ấy cho cháu xin với. Mình chỉ lính ấy, xong mà lên mang lên anh ăn hộ mình. Gọi à, chỉ chua à, có phải lời nhắc nhở không? Biết rồi, anh trơn thế. Gì anh nhà gì anh cũng hay cho anh đồ ăn mà, gì cũng thế. Nhà anh lợn nhà gì anh hai củ 200 à? Nhà anh nhà gì anh 200 à? Vâng biết à, có cứ sự gì cũng biết được độ khó mà. Chả thế, không phải là hên mà là chắc chắn em ơi, không bao giờ là có thể là chắc chắn. Được không bà ơi? Mà cái machine là như nào? Anh không hiểu cái machine này. Yes.